I don't know why the game is able to be heard on the start soon screen. I don't know why it does that. I'm gonna have to fix it at some point. I thought I did fix it, but I guess not. Anyway, what's on the upside, people? My name is Velvet Sunrise, and today we're playing East. Yep. I'm tired. Today we're playing East. I'm at the point where we stopped last time we did the demo. This is the full version now. I'm very excited to play. I have already played through this part. But that just means I feel safe enough to ignore NPCs. Except a few. I'll still talk to the NPCs I actually care about. Because I already have a few NPCs I care enough about. But we play game. We play game. My brain fog is fogging. Where's my remote controller? Wow, we're starting over. What's on the upside, people? My name is Velvet Sunrise, and today we're playing East 10 Nordics. I'm just gonna start the game. I can't hear it. I'm just gonna start the game before I actually go insane. Energy. I want to make sure I'm loading into the correct save data. Alright, so this is about where we left off last time. Last time, when we tested out the game, because the demo had just come out, we were on a boat to go to Salsetta, right? They're going to Salsetta. And it got boarded by the Normans, including their leader for that particular expedition, Karja here. They killed our captain because he was breaking their rules or something. He was trying to circumvent their tithe. And so we ended up here in Karnak, where Adol found a shell that could talk to him and gave him mana so that he can fight the undying creatures called the Grieger. Karja took notice, tried to fight him. Now they're cuffed together like some sort of rom-com sitcom situation. Tropes. So now we're just kind of trying to figure out what to do about that. That's where we're at.
Hey, princess. Back already? Who's your +1?
I cannot hear.
Iskanarin, I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you. Not every day you see the princess bringing someone from the straight and narrow.
I think we did this part.
You her little boy toy now, or what?
I don't remember which part I did on stream and which part I didn't do on stream. Is my current issue. I went through the VOD from when we played the demo. I think this is new. Anyway, I am absolutely her new boy toy. I'm gonna tease her and it's gonna be fun.
For real? Didn't realize you were her type. Actually, now that I think about it, wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
That's me.
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
I swear.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Bernard, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
I think I'm gonna have to raise the volume of the game itself because my computer is maxed out. Oh, you know why? Because it's... I have to do it on my interface and not my computer. I remember. I had to dismantle my entire streaming setup for an audition a few days ago. So I had to put it back together yesterday and some of today. And it was fun.
Oh? Who might this boy be?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
Yeah, I did. It didn't work out. It never has, but I'm gonna keep trying. I auditioned for the voice for funsies. And it took them a few hours to reject me this time, so you know, progress. But that's more or less why I've been doing a lot more music stuff on TikTok. Because I want to get back into doing music things and performance things. Ideally, I'd like to audition for like actual projects and not random TV reality shows. But I don't know how to find those.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas.
Correct. Now we're tied together. Karja relayed everything that occurred on the beach to Gunnar.
I see. So we have here not only a mana wielder, but a pair of mystical shackles. What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least.
No, it's hilarious and you're allowed to say it.
It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final call here. Unfortunately, he is currently out at sea on an expedition. We do not expect him back until tomorrow.
Tomorrow? And just what am I supposed to do until then?
Huh?
With all due respect,
is it
Princess,
the same voice actor?
I must ask that you spend the remainder of your day here in Karnak.
What? But why?
It wouldn't do to have a non-shield brother accompanying us, for one thing.
It's the same VA.
This may even
Nice.
be to your benefit from a certain perspective. What better chance to familiarize yourself with how those under our rule live and think? I believe you're at an age now where such matters ought to be considered.
Fair.
Not to mention, it is possible for this turn of events to be grossly misconstrued.
In what way?
There are those who would be only too pleased to regard this as a scandalous affair on your part. We have no need to voluntarily provide them with issues to raise at the Thingstead.
All right already. I get the message.
Adel, was it? My apologies for giving you a fright on the Adamas.
I just feel like you shouldn't have executed that guy in front of everybody. But I won't be traumatized in the least.
I am Gunnar, War Chief of the Baltus Sea Force.
Hello. To be real, fright doesn't begin to describe it. You murdered a man right in front of us.
I can imagine, especially if that was your first encounter with our people. No doubt you have many thoughts on the subject, but collaboration is a must if you want any hope of resolving this. We Normans have our ways, some of which may run counter to your own.
I want to be comfy.
Nevertheless, I would ask that you work in concert with her and us until we manage to set you two free.
Who am I to argue with a war chief?
Good. I appreciate the understanding. I will notify you as soon as the Jarl returns, Princess.
I demand to be comfy. I want my blanket. Until it becomes inevitably too hot to be wearing the blanket.
Until then, travel with Adel and mind what he says.
Don't you have that backwards, Gunnar? Why are you so trusting of him anyway?
That you feel the need to ask is all the more reason to make use of this opportunity. The boy is, if nothing else, accustomed to travel. I expect he will be very accommodating.
Won't blink you. Yeah, exactly. Although I have the vent closed because I get cold really easily. Maybe I should open it. Well, it's fine. I'm not tall enough for that.
I had best return to my duties. Take care. I leave the rest to you, Adol.
Funny Gunnar says that when this is basically as green as Adol's forbidden. I mean, he went through the whole East thing. He hasn't really gone anywhere but East, but like East was a whole thing. That was a whole adventure. That was an entire adventure. Spend the rest of my day in Karnak, huh? I'll admit, it's true I've never had a chance to before. Turns out your crew has some good eggs. You referring to Gunnar? And, hold on, why does it feel like you're talking down at me all of a sudden? The pirate princess? Oh, there he goes. Forget it. The two of us are moving as one for now. Anything on your agenda? Mutual travel, yes, I'm very good at intentionally crashing my boat into a hurricane. It got him like 2 girlfriends. It got him 2. I promised to meet with the local militia. The local militia? What, you plan on lending them a hand? Should I not? One of them low-key died, so you need a replacement. I don't know what you're talking to, what you're talking about. Fina is fine. She gave me words of encouragement in Clea during Monstrum Nox, so she's fine. Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to raise a fuss about it. Not that it matters. Way things stand, I gotta come with whether I like it or not. Not only does the pirate princess stick out like a sore thumb, the sight of her frightens the townsfolk out of their wits. Maybe taking Karja straight to the militia's headquarters isn't the best idea. What, you got a problem? Spit it out. You stand out too much. Huh? What are you getting at? I don't dress all that differently from any other Norman. And therein lies the problem, my friend. Besides, where would you even find a new outfit for me to change into? True enough. It's hard to think of someone who'd be willing to help out a Norman. Adol? Flare Ace. Have you already stopped by the militia? I'm just on my way back from a house call myself. Say, aren't you that girl from the Adamas? It would seem the two of you are in a pinch. May I ask what the issue is? Adol told Dr. Flare about everything that had happened. It certainly didn't take long for you to get into the thick of things. That said, I do have someone in mind who might be of assistance. Will they be okay with helping her? I don't believe you have anything to worry about. Her line of work requires a degree of neutrality. Let us be off at once then, shall we? She's right over at the Asrad Clinic. Okay, let's go over there.
So, this is the Asrad Clinic. Some of our crew's been treated here. They do a good job, as far as I can tell.
Who is it? I'll be there in just a moment. Oh, Dr. Flare. Welcome back. Sorry again for putting you up to that house call. It should have been my father checking in with Mr. Evelees.
Now, don't give it another thought. Actually, I stopped by to ask a rather, shall we say, convoluted favor of you, Mirabelle.
It's not that convoluted, she just needs new clothes.
Why, of course. What is it? Would it happen to have anything to do with the local celebrity standing behind you?
Yes, she is the crux of the matter, in fact.
Adol and Dr. Flair gave Mirabelle a bare-bones rundown of the situation. They then requested her help with procuring Karja some less conspicuous attire to wear around town.
Well, I can certainly see why that'd be a problem. It just so happens that we've been collecting used clothing as part of our volunteer efforts. There might be something in there that'll fit you, Princess. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... You don't seem to be all that afraid of me.
It's refreshing.
Our clinic has a policy of helping all those who are sick, injured, or otherwise in need. That goes for everyone, be they a Roman, a Spaniard, or Norman. And besides, in your case, I would be more than happy to help. Give me just a moment, please. There we are.
I really wanted to dress you up, and this is the perfect opportunity.
Alrighty, step right in.
I still don't see the problem with what I'm in now.
Stick out. Everyone's scared of you. It's inconvenient for me.
This goes on the outside. You just put it on, like so.
Hold it! I am a Norman warrior. How am I meant to keep an even keel in that flimsy getup?
There's no need for
Up or
that.
down. Claire stops you either way.
Mirabelle can handle this just fine. Let's wait and see how things turn out.
You may be right that these clothes aren't as sturdy in comparison, but, odd as it sounds, the right apparel at the right time and place can hold more power than you realize. Much like your mana, in fact.
Huh?
Clothing that suits the occasion can do wonders for your courage and confidence.
No, we're gonna glaze over the mana thing, huh?
For example, donning this nurse uniform fills me with pride and peace of mind. The outfit you're currently in has a similar effect on you, doesn't it, Princess? You've been told to spend the entirety of today here in Karnak. I'm positive the memories these garments hold will give you the strength to do just that. What one wears during life's biggest moments can serve as a memory in and of itself.
So that's how you people see it. Fine then. One change of clothes won't kill me.
That is correct.
Your words won me over. Even if that bit about memories went over my head.
I knew you'd come around.
Now what I don't understand is why we have to take the braids
See?
out.
What did I say? Frankly, she may be a great deal more affable than we or the townspeople give her credit for. As for Mirabelle, I hear she has a knack for getting all the children to drink their medicine, no matter how bitter.
Dun da da da! The time has come for the grand reveal! From fearsome pirate princess to cute as a button, I present to you, Karja!
Like, I love a good side pony.
You call this cute?
I love a good side
Drafty,
pony.
more
But
like.
I don't know if Karja pulls off side pony. The outfit itself looks fine. It looks good on you.
You really think so? Actually, now that I'm wearing it, this is a lot more mobility than I thought it would.
I would twirl too, I understand. I'm just noticing the little skull that's on it. That's cute.
Consider me astounded. You're a miracle worker, Mirabelle.
Not even I thought it would go this well.
On that note, it's nearly time for you two to meet with the militia, isn't it? You should probably be on your way, Adol.
Sure, no problem. Let's go. Changing outfits unlocked. Which I have... I really don't like the menu. I have stuff. I don't know if... I don't like the menu. Here's his dumb armor. I thought this was Aprillis' outfit. Maybe not. Far as emissary. I'll keep Adel in his... Honestly, I think they did good. I think they did good with his armor. I just don't see why he wouldn't be wearing it. He just came from this area.
The sea breeze feels better than ever. Wonder if that's thanks to this getup. Still needs some breaking in. It's not half bad. Don't think that means I'm giddy about it, though. If I catch you leering, you're dead.
But Rhea looks good in the mirror.
Why's
I
the
think they
militia
did
all
okay.
gathered up like
I think they did good.
Well, just hurry up and finish whatever it is you need to do.
I think they did good.
And you're absolutely sure they were dead?
No doubt about it, sir. We dealt the fatal blows ourselves.
Green Scar from later games is great that she does.
It all happened so quickly. We looked away for only a second when...
Battle! You showed up just
Bye,
like
Gren.
you said you would. Wait, who's the girl?
I did this when I was on my own. I kind of want to see my partner in arms, you could say.
Oh yeah? Does that mean she's gonna be joining the militia too?
Huh? Why would I ever do that?
So, no, huh? Anyway, thanks for making the trip over and all, but we're actually pretty swamped at the moment.
We have kind of a situationship going on. Yeah. Did something happen?
Yeah, it's almost too weird to be true. Some pedestrians were attacked by a pack of wolves on the highway outside town this morning.
Alright.
Our guys from the militia made sure to stamp them out for good. But the minute they took their eyes off the bodies, the whole bunch of them disappeared.
Maybe a bear came by and snatched up its next few meals?
Whisking that many dead wolves away in the few moments no one was looking? Sounds kind of far-fetched. The most likely answer is that they were never actually finished off. But, I don't know.
Isn't that man...
So it's possible these wolves escaped with their injuries and are still lurking along the road.
It's the mayor. We talked to him earlier. There's a shadow here, right? Because my mic is right here, which is in front of the light. And it's been bothering me. I tried to move my mic to the other side, but there's actually no space for it to do that. Unless... I think I see a way it could fit. I tried to put it over here, but then I'm like past it, and it's not necessarily in front of me like it is here, but I don't like it in front of the light, but I can't put the light anywhere else. I tried. Which is neither here nor there. It has nothing to do with what we're doing right now, but I just looked over at the camera and I saw the shadow. It was like hiding in the shadow. And I'm like, annoying.
Yet despite that, the blockade was lifted, allowing several civilians to exit onto the highway. Do I have that correct, Commander Gulliver?
That's about the long and short of it, yeah. But no matter how you spin it, there's just too much about this case that doesn't add up.
That's unusually glib coming from you.
A very glib.
I understand the desire to stick up for your men, but remember whose shoulders the blame falls on should the worst occur. Now get moving. There are travelers on that highway who need protecting, our citizens included.
Hey! I've just about had it with your selective hearing. Commander Gulliver and the rest of the militia made every effort to kill those wolves and keep the roads blocked. But there's only so much we can do when we're constantly understaffed.
True.
The whole squad's exhausted. Each of us barely gets any time off. And it's all because you caved into the Normans and slashed our budget.
That's enough, Gren.
But, Commander!
The mayor's right. Keeping the people safe is what matters most right now.
We do have to protect people.
We're
That's
in a race
fair.
against time. I'm going to need every able-bodied member on deck.
Yes, sir!
My men and I will move out straight away, Mayor Clement. We'll report back as soon as we can.
See that you do.
All right, let's get this show on the road.
Sorry, Adel. Duty's calling. If you're still interested in signing up, drop by again after things cool down a bit.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Great. Catch you then.
Bye, Gren. Alright, if you'll excuse me, I have an errand that needs doing. Our tables could use some fresh decorations, so I'm off to pick flowers outside of town. They can't handle this alone.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Probably not. Don't tell me you're bent on helping.
I mean, we're the only ones who can, so, yes?
Have it your way. So the militia headed for the Hagen Highway, huh? We can get there by circling back past the clinic. You want to follow him? Then hurry it up.
Run, run, run. Don't tell me they received a notice from Ron. Okay, what did you do that you're on the run from the Romans? I want to know this guy's story so bad. Upon approaching the stone stele, warm mana settles over Adel. This is a hymnstone. Mana wielders can use them to recover their strength. We should return here if we're in a pinch. Cool.
Let's catch our breath.
Alright, so I am actively bad at this game, so this will be fun. I did it! I don't have accessories today. Okay. Just wondering. Grab those. Hi. Ah! Yeah, so it's the dodging in particular that I am not super good at. Where are you going? Ah! Oh no, they immediately got.
And every time we knock one down, it just gets back up again.
You mean the blue aura dodges or just the evade in general? The blue aura dodges are easy because you don't actually have to dodge, you just have to be sprinting. So I have no issue with that. It's just the evade button when I'm trying to not get hit by things. Just like normal attacks.
Commander, what the hell are we dealing with here?
Couldn't tell you, but I've got a pretty good idea of why all that carrion went missing now.
Damn it all!
Yeah.
Adel?
No! You need to fall back! Now!
No, don't worry, they're dead.
These things can't be!
No, it's fine, they're dead.
No way!
What in the world is going on here? Mana, you say?
Yeah, there isn't really a flashcard or anything like that, so it's not as useful as previous games. They really want you blocking. I did notice that. They really want you blocking. I missed the perfect dodge. There is a perfect block mechanic. And I have hit it before. But that's only with the red attacks that you can get it.
I did hear that a handful of Normans had mysterious powers at their disposal.
All this to say I miss Flash Evade.
And you're saying that seashell there gave you the ability to use them?
That's ridiculous.
Look, you saw me kill them.
You can't expect us to actually believe this.
Look, you saw me kill them.
And knee slide!
Knee slide!
The Almighty, Adel Almighty! I beseech thee, grant me thy strength! Oh, crap. No dice, huh?
Not a speck of shame in this one.
There's some other attacks you can block counter on too, but it's not everything. Yeah. Well, it's this like it's the like you have the revenge system, and then you have the perfect block that ends up with the QTE. I like that you just need to be holding the button down in order to block. It's not like they'll just block on their own. They won't you don't really have to time the button. It's just better if you do. Yeah. I don't know. It's taking some getting used to.
Well, Commander, now that
I think
we know
the red
whole
ones are
story,
the only ones that you can actually get the QTE block on.
let's ask Adel and his lady friend to save the townsfolk in our place.
Unless I'm actively that bad at blocking.
What?
Come off it, Gren. These two aren't part of the militia. Heck, they're practically still kids.
The mayor chewed us out enough when you first joined up. Imagine how he'd react to this.
Well, I'm not hearing any other bright ideas. You already know we can't take down those wolves ourselves.
The mana counters are only... Yeah. I think so.
And there's more where they came from. What about all the people still out on the highway?
Well...
Besides, Commander, Adel here's the guy I told you about yesterday. The one who wanted to sign up with us.
Is that right?
Yep. I need... Oh, but you do have to pay me. Because I am only doing this for money. We need boat money.
It's Adel and Karja, right? Hate to put you out, but we're gonna need you to rescue the townsfolk in our place.
Far above. If you're that set on this, then let's make it quick.
Oh, right. Take this with you.
Bottle.
Let me know if you run out, and I'll top
Also,
you
it's
off.
not every time.
Try
There's
not
like
to
a
get too
cooldown
in
or
over your
something.
heads.
And you almost always get it on the first block for bosses. Really? I'm trying to see if that matches up with my experience. I am, again, bad at this game. So, my blocking is bad in the first place, but... I don't know if it was the first block every time.
We'll come back you up once we're finished tending to the wounded. Best of luck to you.
I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird. Endure power attacks.
Found some already.
What's this?
What's the big idea? Blocking the road. Don't you have any idea how vital today's negotiations are?
You do realize that they don't understand human speech, right, Dad?
So funny that they brought back the thing from 8 where you play on in front of them, bottles break so you can't reuse them. Gross! Gross! Why, huh?
Anyway, I'm more worried about whether the others managed to get away safely.
I already have a hard time using items in the first place. Now you're saying the non-consumable thing is consumable?
can't put my finger on it, but something about these wolves gives me a bad feeling.
Hard to imagine feeling good about a wild animal attack, son!
Just do it right.
Anyone, man or beast, who gets in the way of our business is evil incarnate from head to toe! Once the militia gets here, I'll have these mutts turned into fur coats and sold for a profit!
I have bad news for you. You can't keep their coats. They seem to disappear if you do
Who are
kill
you
them.
two?
Oh, folks from the militia. A bit on the young side, but I won't complain.
Fair enough. Done.
Whoa-ho-ho!
Incredible. Looks like I was right to think those wolves were out of the ordinary.
So much for those fur coats.
Priorities, Dad?
Shoot, good call. How would you two like a job escorting us to our destination?
We are actively busy. How much are you paying?
I'm of Carpent Trading, by the way.
That's cool. How much are you paying?
Romes Carpent. You're that big money merchant from Karnak.
Which means you can pay me well, yes?
Well, what do you say? I can pay double the militia's rates if you get me to my business meeting on time.
I mean, we're doing this for I guess we're doing this for the safety of the people, for noble reasons or whatever, but we do still need boat money. That is pretty tempting.
You bet your bottom G it is.
It is.
Cruz, hurry and draft up a contract.
No can do, Dad.
But why not?
Why not?
Because those wolves just now weren't the last of them. What about everybody who ran off ahead of us?
The YouTube algorithm brought you here. Well, hello. Good to see you. Welcome in.
Are you really so short-sighted that you'll throw away every scrap of trust the town has in you just to close a deal? Credibility is the most important commodity a merchant can have. It was you who taught me that.
I mean, that's not a very bad lesson. That's fair.
Oh, way to go, me. I always did have a way with words. Oh.
Well, that settles that. You're free to go help the others.
I mean, we would have done that anyway. We don't need your permission.
We'll make the sensible choice and return to Karnak.
The road back should be safe now.
Much appreciated. You two be careful, okay?
I promise I won't. Careful is not something I am particularly good at.
How's that?
Did this thing respawn? Or was it already here? I guess it was already here. Grab this. This looks like there could be a fishing spot here. That's all. That's all I have to say about that.
Adel, over there!
This could be trouble. If the rumors are true, these things are immortal.
Then what are we supposed to do?
It's less immortal and more invulnerable. Because they do have a thing that can, in fact, kill them.
Well, the only option is to use one of us as bait. Just kidding. Don't worry, I'm not that cold-blooded. Run as soon as I give you the signal.
Wait! I never agreed to anything!
Huh?
Don't worry, we got this.
Who are you guys? Let us take care of this.
I like how Karja's shield changes with her outfit.
We're saved?
Do I want to snooze this ad?
Wow.
No, this one can play.
Way to go, you two.
This one can play because we're just gonna do this, and then I guess I'll fight things until until the ads end.
The name's Rafe.
This little fella is Ashley.
Hello.
I've heard those things were unkillable. Was it that weird power of yours that did them in?
That would be correct. You shouldn't be so reckless.
Actually, it was the perfect time to be reckless. Not to say I had a death wish or anything.
Attaboy needs to relax with the blood. Kill him!
I just don't want to be the kind of human garbage who'd leave a child in danger.
As if I asked for your help. So, what are you doing out here anyway? I just came out to pick some wild plants and stuff.
The kid lives on his own. Apparently, he does this every so often to earn some extra money for food. He's not short on guts, at least. I'm sure Rosa or the priest would have been happy to help if he'd asked them straight up.
Oh, stuff it. I can't stand anybody from town. And that includes you, Rafe.
Is that going to be your entire personality, Ashley? That you just don't like anybody here?
You're the one who went on about there being a lot of beasts around these days, before inviting yourself along.
And thanks to that, you didn't walk straight into their stomachs. Would it kill you to be a little less prickly with me? I mean, you get along just fine with that little girl over at the lighthouse.
Not really. Sometimes she gives me gifts, and I return the favor. That's all. I do wonder if Sasha's alright, though.
You should both hurry back to town.
Good call. Better than waiting for more wolves to gather. Come on, Ashley. Let's get to stepping.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Here they go. Actually, they haven't gone. Here we go. I'll try not to run into more cutscenes while the ad break is up. It just didn't seem worth switching to word game for that. I guess we'll fight that big boar. If it's still over here, it is. Welcome back, ad friends on Twitch. Alright. Ad friends are free, so we can continue.
Another one. Down that way!
Yeah.
You impertinent brutes! Don't you come any closer! Do you even realize who you're dealing with?
Who exactly? Someone who's gonna fight back?
This
Clearly
can't
not.
be the end. Is there no one, anyone who will save me?
Quit screaming and hollering before you rile them up even more.
My pleas are answered.
There you go.
How sluggish can you be? You should have sprung to my aid the moment you spotted me.
First of all, we did. Second of all, bye.
Excuse me? You got some nerve taking an attitude with the people who bailed you out. You're real gussied up. Doesn't seem like you're from around these parts, though.
That's... What concern is that of yours, pray tell?
Bye. I don't like either of these options, to be honest. I want to leave. She's not grateful. Come on, Karja, no need to argue. Let's just go. Let's
arguing?
just leave.
I'm just giving this high and mighty snob a warning is all.
And you're right for that. You are correct for that.
Snob? No, I must contain myself. There's no sense escalating things.
Correct.
My name is Millette. I am a traveler passing through. Ahem. Forgive my lapse in manners. As it happens, I have a request to make of ones so capable as yourselves.
We already got a request. How much are you paying me? I need boat money.
You see, I am rather eager to continue down this highway to the next town over, but those peculiar wolves litter the path ahead. Might I request that you dispatch them and ensure my safe passage?
Hang on. You're not about to tell us there's even more people farther up the road, are you?
Not at all. There were no signs of anyone save for myself.
In that case, it'll have to wait. We're looking for people.
Aye. We don't have time to entertain your selfish whims right now.
Alright. She deserves it, but chill.
Take the path we came here on. The local militia will be there to protect you.
It would seem there's no insisting otherwise. Very well. I shall do as you suggest.
That scream just now. I think it came from over there.
The lighthouse. Did the wolves get inside? I think we can clearly see it's a lighthouse, Adel.
It'd be a first. That's Sparrow's lighthouse.
Okay.
Any vessel traversing these waters depends on it. I think the man who tends the place is living there with his kid.
And we have this also up here. Oh. I didn't see that wolf. I saw this one over here.
How's that?
Okay. No, up. Up! If you're gonna have a ridiculously high jump that I can't, like, change the height for, then at least get some use out of it. Here we go. There's a block I like to see. Grab all this. See if there's more stuff. The more materials I can grab now, better. You can travel instantly to travel points discovered at Hoonstones and other locations via the map menu. Wow.
Get away from there at once!
It's the guy from the tavern!
Blast. There's no time to lose. Those girls are in danger! Who are you two?
Stay back! This won't take us long.
Some enemies have a durability meter on top of their HP gauge. Such enemies cannot be damaged until their durability is depleted. And I cannot switch. Not switch to Karja, who's better at getting rid of durability. And stop it! Let me use my skills.
Thank you for coming to my rescue.
You're welcome.
Aren't you that same lad from Rooseveri's place?
Yes.
Oh, never mind that. I could really use your help right now.
Sure, man. What's up? Did something happen?
I should say so. The lighthouse has been overrun by beasts.
That doesn't sound great.
Not only is my daughter still inside, but Rosalind too.
Oh no.
She had merely come by to pick some flowers.
Rosalind? That the girl whose family runs the inn?
That's right.
Please, save them. I beg of you.
We'll make our way in, but whether they die or survive is up to them. Living is a choice, one those two have to make on their own.
We should get a move on.
I hear you.
Let's at least help with the survival part. Surely. Are you good? I'll keep any more of those beasts from approaching. You two go save my daughter and Rosalind. Sure. This must be their living quarters. It doesn't seem like anyone's upstairs. How would you be able to tell that? I'd wager they fled through that door. No time to lose. Right. Can't go upstairs. Can't go in here. Dungeons are places of constant danger, so standing still in one will not restore HP. Here's the thing. Standing still to recover HP is a very easy thing. However, I have not noticed an ability to do that no matter where I'm standing, dungeon or not, so I'm a little bit confused on that. Something on your mind? Well, kinda. An idea just came to me and I want to give it a whirl. It won't take long, so lend me your ear a sec.
Switch!
Now we can switch. Obviously, we don't want to miss whatever's in this treasure chest. Very important to grab every treasure chest. 150 gold.
Gotcha! Switch! Gotcha!
Okay. Alright. Open this. It's red, so something important must be inside. Learn your spindle. An ancient treasure that spins a mysterious thread. The antique obtained earlier, the Nornir spindle, begins to glow. You now use the mana action, Mana String. So, the thing that you could do in Monstrum Knots is the thing you can do now. Wow!
Now this I like. Let's keep up the pace.
That's, that was Adel's ability in Monstrum Knots.
There.
Defenses look pretty sturdy. Let me take a crack at it first.
Well, let me get rid of this first. Ah!
Switch! Serves you right.
And that'll do it. Okay. Level up. Another wolf there. I missed.
Here goes! How's that?
Ow. Okay. A lot of these guys. I know that the combat system wants you to finish with a skill, because skills that you finish with are refunded some of the SP that it costs to use it. So I'm trying to make sure I utilize that when I can.
Switch!
Ow. Ow. Okay. Okay.
Switch!
Still gotta get the hang of switching between them as the situation
Can we even make
calls
it in time?
for.
When it's...
Everything's going to be fine, Sash.
That's a wild thing to say in this situation.
Someone will be here to rescue us any moment now.
A lot of different buttons. It took me a while to do adjust. It was weird. It's weird because it's on square, and I tried to change it because I rather dodge be on square. But then sprint being on square was weird, so I changed it back to its original layout. But yeah, it's a lot of adjustments to make. Yeah, Sash!
Don't come any closer, you bully!
Don't stand down for no one!
Leave Rosalind alone! And pick on someone your own size!
But not me, because I'm much smaller!
Sash!
Did a lot of remapping too, but just went back to default because after playing a while I see why they mapped everything. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, okay, fine, you guys know what's best. I understand. I'm glad you're okay.
Who are you?
Name's Karja. You did good, kid. Now stay back and watch us finish the job.
I saw that rock.
Okay.
But then you get like the surfboard and the grapple and you're like, oh yeah. Yeah. I like the surfboard. The surfboard's fun. It reminds me of Berseria and their surfboard. A vision of a new skill that draws on the duo's combined powers wells up through the shackles. Double smash. Did you feel that? Skills. Oh. I need to remember it's there more so I can move around fast. Does it? Okay. I know that if you slow down on it, it'll eventually stop itself. Does it stop itself? I haven't like extensively tested out the surfboard. I did the tutorial dungeon for it, and then well, I did the whole demo, right? Does it go away after a while, or just when you like crash into something? Because I know it goes away if you crash into things. But I don't know if it has like a time limit on it. But you can like hit the button indefinitely, so that would be kind of weird. You don't think there's a time limit? It felt like there wasn't one, but I know that if it slows down for any reason, it just goes away, and I've fallen into pits for that. Alright. Press buttons while in duo mode to have Adol and Karja unleash duo skills. Ow. Ow. Like, that does damage before. Nice. Okay, so that was the first time I blocked with that. So I guess... Oh no, I wasn't paying attention to help, and I definitely should have been doing that.
Sorry to put you out.
My bad, Karja. I'm sorry.
Broke through. Your turn, Adam. Wipe the floor with it.
That's close.
Shatter to this.
Gotcha. How's that?
Sorry.
Ah.
I can't go down like this.
Thanks.
Well, that had a counter with it. Dang it!
Get back on your feet.
Sorry to put you out.
And then the finisher. I am actively bad at this game! This is gonna be fun!
Wow.
Wow!
What in the world? That beast was anything but normal.
Hey!
Hi, Gren. And friends.
Sash! Thank the stars! You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, Daddy! I was so scared!
But you know what? You threw that rock. Good job, kid.
Sash.
We saw how you tackled that thing, Adel.
Oh, you saw that? Look, I'm so bad at this. Was that my tryout for militia? Because I don't think you should put me on the team. Took me so many tries to beat him because basically all of his attacks were one-hit kill in Inferno. Nah, I bet. And like, it's the timing of when he does damage is really weird.
You two were awesome with a capital A!
I don't know about that.
Right, Commander? I told you he knows his stuff.
That he does. Even without that strange power, his swordsmanship goes beyond his years.
This is the second game, technically. Because 1 and 2 are the same game.
He and the young lady here were so in sync, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me.
This is my second adventure, technically. I don't know what beyond his years means in this case.
It's because of you both that Rosalind and my little girl came out unharmed.
Still don't know the timing for this giant hog you saw on the highway earlier. They do like they start charging and then they like buck up a little bit and then hit you, is what I noticed like 20 minutes ago.
I can't possibly thank you enough.
And I was able to parry with that, so hope this helps.
The other travelers who were along the highway are fine as well, save for a few minor injuries. Adel, Karja, you've got our gratitude.
Gren.
What's this? People thanking me for stuff? What? That doesn't make sense.
Rosa, I didn't even realize you left town. It's a good thing you're okay, though. I don't think your folks could take it if something happened to you, too.
Her folks are you.
Oh, right. Me and Rosa here have been friends since we were little, so I owe you for saving her, too. Thanks a million.
Adel, just what were those creatures?
Karja says they're called Grieger.
That's something we're still trying to get a handle on ourselves. But let's hold off on it until we get back to Karnak.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a safe place to be.
Might be a good idea to fill the mayor in on the situation and hash things out ASAP.
So here's the thing. Am I correct in assuming that Sash and Lux, because I know his name, live in the lighthouse, right? They said that. So if monsters infiltrated your house like that, especially a house that is connected to a cave, I don't know if I would want to live there anymore. I think I would be scared for a while. That's traumatizing. Ouch. So, okay, here's my other thing. They keep not giving names to anybody despite me knowing the names to them. Like, for example, Corin, right? Rosa's mom. I've talked to her, and they've mentioned her name, and she has introduced herself, but it still says, like, innkeeper's wife, or town's lady or something, right? But then we come here, and it's Joel. I don't know who Joel is. I've never met Joel. That's it. That's my gripe with that. You want to keep it in place to avoid rigorous activity for about 3 days or so. I understand. Thank you, Dr. Esrod. Man, we sure are lucky to have Dr. Flair to lighten the load. I know it's your hobby, Doc, but would it kill you to tell Mira where you're headed next time you go fishing? I'll consider it. Not Mirabelle in the back, completely agreeing with Chris. And he goes, no, and she's just like... What about the adults? How are they doing? Undead beasts? Just how gullible do you think I am? Say what you will, but multiple people on the highway witnessed the very same thing. If that's not enough to convince you, just ask our heroes of the hour here. As a matter of fact, they've been getting a slew of peculiar beast reports. We've been getting a slew of peculiar beast reports these past several days. Group this incident up with them, and a lot of the pieces start fitting together. The highway's safe again for the moment, courtesy of Adol and Karja here. But even if this case is under control, that doesn't mean we're in the clear. We plan to rise at the crack of dawn tomorrow to look into where these creatures are coming from. Very well, you do that. Adol and Karja, was it? As mayor of Karnak, allow me to express my gratitude. You've done us a great service. Still, is there no one else aside from them who can deal with those fiends? I don't know them, they are strangers. And you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Especially, this is not a big town. This is not that big of a town. So I'm sure that Mayor Clement knows everybody in the town, but he does not know either of these two people. So I understand that they're trying to make him seem all like snobby and reserved, I guess, but this is valid. This is valid. These two are travelers, practically children at that. I'll tell you this much, my men and I don't stand a chance. But the Balta Sea Force's Jarl might be a different story. Word is he has some kind of mystical power on hand. Grimson, eh? It may place us even further in his debt, but we better meet with the man and inform him of this. Forgive the intrusion, Dr. Asrad. I'll be seeing myself out now. There are quite a few wounded to tend to, so I would appreciate if you could remain in your clinic for the time being. Listen, he's spineless for doing things like not making the Vikings angry, and he deserves to be hated. Oh my gosh, you're so right. You're so right. How very dare he? Right, sure thing. Some mayor. Remind me to ask him how those Balta boots taste. Now, Gren, don't you start bad-mouthing him again. I'm sure the mayor is struggling with more than we could ever hope to understand. In a Pickard's eye, maybe. In any case, it's getting late. This likely won't be the last time we ask for your help, Adol. Expect to hear from us again tomorrow. Can I get back to you on that? Because I'm doing stuff tomorrow. What, do you already have other plans? We're the ones asking for the favor here, so it goes without saying that we'll work around your schedule. But if an emergency does come up, there isn't really anyone else we can turn to. Gren, you take Rosalind and escort her home. I already let Red and Corin know what happened. But you know how they like to worry. You got it, Commander. With that, we'll just be taking our leave. If you'll excuse us, Mirabelle. By all means, have a restful evening. This day can't end soon enough. Fair enough, Guy. Go to bed. You all deserve to go to bed. Guess we'd better be on our way too. Right. Adol, Karja, thank you for everything today. I hope you'll let me return the favor sometime. No problem, bye. Go to the inn. Alright, ready to head back to the inn? Sure you don't need to go home? Is that a joke, or did you actually forget we're shackled together? Hello, over there! I don't know who this is. Oh, it's the lighthouse guy, right? Yes! The guy whose name is quite literally Light, the lighthouse guy. You're those folks from the lighthouse. It would seem I neglected to introduce myself earlier. I am Lux, the lighthouse keeper. Your timely aid today was truly appreciated. I shudder to think what would have become of us without it. Yeah, thanks, Karja. You chopped that monster up good. It was so cool. Feeling a lot less scared now, huh? Yep. You know, that rock you threw gave us the, just the opening we needed. Huh? You survived because you made the choice to live. So really, you saved yourself. I just helped out a little, that's all. Oh, okay. See that red-haired boy and the blonde girl over there? I hear they rescued Mr. Carpenter and his son. Your daring deeds have the town's rumor mills running at full speed. Were it not for you, the casualties would have surely been greater than they were. For that, you have our gratitude once more. I'm just glad we made it in time. That makes 3 of us. We owe you our lives. Still, I'm hesitant to return to the lighthouse so soon after all that's transpired. See, I'm correct. It would be scary. So, for the time being, I intend to have us lodged with the Hieroglyph Church. I suppose we ought to get going before Sash here falls asleep on her feet. Till next we meet. Bye! I'm sure nothing will go wrong. I guess that means the lighthouse is staying dark for the night. Anyway, I'd say we earned ourselves a good meal. Let's head back to the inn.
What a long day. Can't wait to chow down back at the inn. Wait, do they even have any empty rooms? Then again, these cuffs will probably... We can worry about that later. Let's focus on getting some grub for now.
Grub. Hello. Looks like you guys made it back okay. It's good to see you weren't hurt too badly. I got a little worried after hearing about your fight with that giant monster at the lighthouse. Are you two alright? Only because you stepped in. Honestly, my dad might be doing a little too well. There are a ton of questions I'd love to ask you, but I can tell now's not really the best time. Anyway, thanks for saving us. I hope you're able to take it easy for the rest of the day. I also want to find... Hold on. I want to find the people we saved. But I also want to find that guy who was apparently running away from the Romans. Here's Millet. Oh, dread it all! The highway's been closed to travelers for the time being. The scoundrels are certain to pick up my trail before long. If I don't leave soon... Sounds like she's really going through it. We've taken enough trouble for her already, though. I mean, fair. There's Rafe. Rafe is upset about his dad, who's being drunk over there. Oh, hey you two. Thanks for the save earlier. Ashley and I would have been in a real pinch if you hadn't shown up. Seems like you had a handle, actually. Not at all. I was scared out of my mind. Just doesn't show on my face much. You know, thinking back, it kind of felt like you were already familiar with Krieger. That's not info just anyone's supposed to be wise to. Yeah, well, a lot of Normans frequent the area where I work. I've only heard about them via rumor, though. Never expected to see one in the flesh. Anyway, I'm sure the Baltic Sea Force will step in soon. Hopefully then things will calm down around here. Something about this guy. Looks like Ashley already went home, so there's one relief. Probably best that no one leaves town until the situation dies down anyway. Fair enough. I'm looking specifically for... the guy with the handcuffs. Here's the weird fortune teller. What's down here? Oh, there he is. Sounds like something out of the ordinary went down. I'm glad it didn't end up escalating. Not that Ron or Gleo were likely to intervene anyway, though what with this area being under Baltic Sea Force's control? Huh? What's that got to do with it? Nothing, just talking to myself. What should I do now? I still haven't picked up any leads in this town yet. I have so many questions about you, Mr. Calm Guy! I'd be going out on the limb, but maybe I should head out to sea after all. Interesting. here. I heard you rescued Sash and her dad. Thanks for that. Be sure to thank Rafe, too. I did! More or less. Anyway, this town's done for if they're leaving their problems for outsiders to solve. I wish I could just grow up and leave this place already. Then someday I'll show them. Huh? You say something? No. Not that it's even your business. The priest said I could stay at the church, but I turned him down nicely. He always treats me like a kid. Can't he say I'm just doing just fine all on my own? Whatever's going on sounds tragic. I'm clearing out the map is what I'm doing. I know I don't have to talk to anybody because they're all fine. No one's gonna give me free things. Because I've already played this part and no one ever gave me free things. So I'm only looking for the people I care enough about. Although, I did not talk to- I could not find Calm Man in the demo. So, I'm glad I found him this time. Over here, Adel! Dogi, it's been too long, to be honest. You just keep not being part of the adventure, and I am so sorry on Adel's behalf. The guys at the dock say you've been doing a whole lot of moving and shaking. Kinda wish you brought me along to lend a fist or two, because that is why we moved together in the first place! But hey, no hard feelings. Now get over here, tell me all about it. That explains things. I was wondering why you've been buddying up this whole time. We are literally chained together. Damn, sounds like a hell of a lot to go through in just one day. I'm starting to realize that Adventure loves you just as much as you love it. Yeah, I guess Dogi can't quite, like, fathom the full extent of Adel's bullshit relationship with the universe. Seeing as this is technically his first adventure with him. He isn't a knower yet. Adventure? That's his excuse for dragging me into this? To be fair, Karja, you technically dragged him into it. Because you were the one that called him out to the beach that night. Last night? Yesterday? Today. That was today. This morning. You're the one that called him out to the beach this morning. Because you had to, well, I guess her dad asked her to, but still. Had to test his mettle or whatever. And now you've gotten yourself into this mess. Would Adel find his way into the mess eventually? Yes. But the way things have transpired this time, she is the one that should not be complaining about it. So let's just say it's more Destiny's doing than his. Correct. Those undead beasts are some real food for thought, though. And the fact that only you two can take them down for good just makes things trickier. What the heck are they, anyhow? I managed to finish these two the night before this launch. Nice. I forgot that towards the end of that game you get a shell called a Leela shell just like this one. And it's also used as a walkie-talkie. Oh! Oh! Wait! No, you're right! Wait! Isn't that a plot hole then? Where is this gonna go? The old man in the last packet? Yeah. Where is this gonna go? Also, bring back Kevin. Where's Kevin? Bring back Kevin. What the heck are they, anyhow? Don't you know, Karja? Who, me? I gotta tell you the first thing about them. It could be a coincidence. They also have salsetta flowers in these. Well, I mean, I know that, because that's why Flair's here in the first place. But I guess it could be a coincidence. They're called Grieger among my people, but that's about all I've got. There's an ad break, and I am actually going to take this ad break because I really need water. Or apple juice, one of those two things. Party chat, I'll be right back. Alright. Back to it. Rieger. Wait, back up a second. You're saying the Normans knew about those things the whole time? Only in that every so often we come across a peculiar beast that refused to die. Never heard anything about him turning up in packs, though. Well, you're gonna be meeting up with the Balta's head honcho tomorrow, right? Hopefully he can tell you more about them. Not to mention those invisible cuffs you got on. I wouldn't be so sure knowing the way he is. Excuse me. I hate to interrupt your conversation, but Adel and Karja have a visitor waiting outside for them. A visitor?
Heyo! Short time no see!
Heyo!
Almost too short.
Alright, leave him alone, Karja. He's adorable. Aren't we off the hook till tomorrow?
Oh, this hasn't got anything to do with the militia. I know it's a little last minute, but after talking stuff out, we decided to throw you to a welcome party, starting now.
Yeah, nothing will go wrong.
A welcome party? For us?
Don't mind him, Karja. Really, it's more that we want to repay you for everything you did earlier. All of us are around the same age, so we hope to sit you down for a chat and see where it goes.
We want to be
I'll
friends.
just come out and say it. Long story short, we want to be friends with you guys.
Friendship.
Friends?
Karja, friends are good. Well, in that case, sure.
Hey, you forgetting to ask someone?
You're outnumbered here.
I promise you won't regret it.
That settles that. We'll lead the way.
Adel and Karja popped into the tavern for a moment to let Dogi know they'd be out for a while. I feel like we should also invite Dogi. Imagine going somewhere, right? Getting stuck on that island. Finally able to go on that island, to leave the island, but the guy that made it possible was like, hey, you specifically, do you want to come with adventures on me? And you, after, giving it some thought, we're like, sure. And then the very first chance he gets, he finds some other person to have an adventure with and keeps not inviting you to it. How has Dogi stuck around? Soon after, they reconvened with Gren and Rosalind, who led them into the night and toward the harbor. After passing through streets still lined with bustling stalls, despite the late hour, the four arrived at a less frequented corner of town.
Didn't this area used to be a shipyard?
Huh. I'm surprised you know about that.
The Sandras.
What's the story with this old boat?
They say she's due to be scrapped, but she's been sitting here as long as I can remember.
Right this way, you two.
Hello.
What's all this?
I'm glad you asked. Welcome to the secret headquarters of the Karnak Free Youth Brigade!
Free Youth Brigade.
Ugh. Are you really still set on that whole youth brigade thing?
You never change, Gren. By which I mean never learn. Or grow up. Typical Gren the goofball.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again to my fist?
Now, break it up, boys. Is this any way to act in front of our guests?
Wait, you're... Actually, now that I get a good look, this room's full of familiar faces.
I've met everybody here. Have you guys been friends for long?
I'll say. All of us were born and raised here in Karnak, so we grew up alongside each other. This place has been our usual gathering spot ever since we were little.
I'm a bit older than the others, though, so it's been some time since my last visit.
So yeah, we still get together here every now and then.
The two of you wound up our main topic of discussion today after everything that's happened.
No sooner did we consider inviting you over than Gren the goofball here bolted out the door. Sorry for letting him off his leash. I'll bet he's pestered you half to death by now.
Keep calling me a goofball, and I might actually go brain dead. Then what'll you do?
I don't know if Rafe would do anything.
No worries there. Your brain's been fried since the minute you came out the womb.
Besties.
We really are sorry about the trouble. Still, there are a lot of things I'd like to ask you two about. We may be in the same age group, but there's a certain aura of mystique around you.
I couldn't agree more. Would you mind going into detail about that power you used to save us?
I get the sense everyone here is trying to make you feel welcome in their own little way. You're not obliged to humor us, of course, though I suppose you wouldn't have come along at all if you were against it.
Well, here's the thing. Adel's very not against it, but Karja is a little bit against it, but didn't really have a choice because of the whole cuffs situation. What do you think, Karja?
As far as I'm concerned, the less they know, the better.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't mind, though, as long as you cover for me halfway decently.
Well, no need to be shy. Have a seat over here and make yourselves comfortable.
You travel around in search of adventure? Get out of here! That's flippin' awesome!
Now I can see why you were so excited about the story of the Sea King's throne back at the inn.
And everything you know about sword fighting is self-taught? Man, the life you must have led.
Are we gonna do Sea King stuff here? Or is that a tease for a different game?
And
I guess we'll
only
find out.
17, too. That makes you the same age as Rafe.
Cruz and I are 16, just 1 year younger.
And Gren here finally got his dream job with the militia after turning 18, right?
Technically, he's still in training on account of all the trouble he stirs up.
That sounds about right. Wouldn't be Gren otherwise.
Ah, cram it. I forget, though. How old are you, Mira?
I'm guessing, like, she says that she's older than everybody else, so probably, like, mid to early 20s.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Might want to walk it back, or your next trip to the clinic might land you in the morgue.
Point taken.
That reminds me, Rafe. How's working away from home been? You got a live-in position at the mines in the countryside, right?
Yeah, I've gotten used to it, more or less. Plus, the pay's decent enough.
Old enough to be
Anything help my
sensitive
mom
about
out,
it,
you know?
apparently. I have never understood that. I have never understood that.
Rafe.
Bet you don't get much free time either, Cruz, now that you're helping the family business. Guessing you gave up your goal of being a shipwright?
I may as well have. That's just the way it goes. It was only ever a childhood fantasy anyway.
He's gonna help us build our ship later.
How are things in the militia, Gren? Commander Gulliver seems pretty put together, at least.
It's fulfilling work, sure, but the commander's got less of a backbone than you would think. And by now, our rock-bottom pay is a joke everybody's in on.
Can't do much about that except complain to your old man.
Okay, I was gonna mention this earlier, but I didn't because they hadn't actually said it in the game yet. He looks nothing like his dad. He looks like not even a little bit like his dad. He looks not even 50% like his dad. Perhaps a holdover from a time when the average lifespan was in the 30s and women were treated like property. Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense.
All that extra money from downsizing the militia's staff and budget goes towards the Balta Sea Force's protection fee. It was the mayor who made the choice to take that huge chunk out of your funding.
Hey, Gren, was it? Am I connecting the dots right about your dad here?
Whoops. Did I forget to mention? Sucks to say, but yeah. The guy you talked to at the clinic, Mayor Clement, I'm his son. It's ironic. I joined the militia as a way to stand on my own 2 feet, and my dad still finds a way to give me grief.
He looks more like the militia's commander than he does the mayor.
Grief is kind of a strong word there, bud.
Sorry. I should know better than that.
Oh?
All right, you three. You're starting to talk like our regulars over at the tavern.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
We did sound about 3 times older just now.
So, how'd you find yourself in these parts, Adol?
I walked down from up north. I had a different option when I played through the demo. No, I didn't.
Up north?
No, I didn't. Because later... I remember, never mind. Never mind, I'm thinking of a different part.
Whoa now. You're not about to tell us you're actually a Norman, are you?
He wouldn't have come on foot if that were the case.
I was told you met Dogi and Dr. Flare during your travels.
Yeah? So how does Karja fit into the picture?
Me? Well, I am a Norman. Hell.
Like, ah, dang, I gave out all this grief about making sure he covered for me, and then I went and blew it.
Well, I think the Norman people come in all different strokes these days.
Good save, Mirabelle.
That's true. Just look at how amicable Einar is. Besides, Karja had a hand in saving us, so...
Hold that thought.
What's got you worked up all of a sudden?
I hear shouting. And that's not all.
Who could that be?
Gren! Gren! Are you in there?
Pops? Is that you?
Keep the door shut and listen to me.
Alright.
Under no circumstances are any of you to leave that room.
What? Why not? Crap. It won't open! Pops! Pops!
What's going on out there?
Sounds like screaming. And cannon fire.
It's... gone quiet.
Shit! Hey! Answer me, damn you!
Waiting around in here won't do us any good. We gotta see what happened for ourselves.
It's stuck tight. Give me a hand, you guys. Let's do it. Adol Karja helped Gren force the door open.
Can't be.
But why?
Shit!
Gren, wait!
That dumbass.
The rest of you should hide.
Got it. Just make sure you bring our moron back in one piece, alright?
He's not the one that's gonna need
Help us
it,
to
but
the
yeah,
end,
okay.
that one. There's no telling who we're up against, Adol. But chances are this is a raid. Let's go check on the command post.
Oh, skill mastery unlocked. Okay. I mean, do I have skills that got mastered? 34%.
Grigor! Now of all times, out of my way! Switch! Switch! Fire's gotten this far.
Damn.
Stronger the better.
Level up. Oh, this is a different instance of the town because the map's not... the map is still covered. No! Let me... Oh, okay. Hi, Oji, how are you? Karja, where are you going?
Here too? Gunnar should have left by now. There's not a single lookout to be seen.
Same goes for the townsfolk.
We heard him screaming earlier, so where'd they get to? There are Grieger all over too. This is starting to feel less and less like your typical raid. Doesn't seem like Gren's in the area either. Let's take our search elsewhere.
We are in fact looking for Gren.
Gren! Where are you? Answer me! Skeeter. What happened to everyone?
Ow, nope. I'm so used to dodging being a face button.
How's that? How's that?
Hi, Gren.
Crap! Not these things again!
Look before you leap next time.
Sorry, I just...
No, it's okay. You're panicked. I get it.
Oh? What have we here?
Hello.
Huh?
A woman?
Fall back! It isn't safe!
You found some stragglers, did you? A shame they aren't quite what we're looking for.
What?
What'd you do to the townsfolk?
They may have fallen short of the mark, but that doesn't mean they can't be put to good use. I do so despise pointless waste, after all. It vexes me to my core.
The hell are you on about?
You there, redhead. Unlike the other inhabitants, you seem rather intriguing. Still, a miss is a miss. You'll simply have to serve me in other ways. Oh?
There's something off about you.
You look weird.
It healed! Doesn't that make her...
A Grieger. In human form?
So the town was raided by Grieger?
No way to know if they're behind it all, but they damn sure played a part.
Well, aren't we a vexatiously spirited bunch?
She really likes the word vex.
Perhaps a little roughing up is in order, before I bring you to heel.
Here they come!
What say I teach you some discipline out of my sight?
Gotcha!
Liz?
Switch!
Out of my sight. Out of my sight. That's quite enough of that.
Just got in from work, about to cook later. Well, what are you cooking?
Skeeter.
I want to know. I'm curious.
Witch.
You two sure you've got this? If only I hadn't run off all half-cocked.
What's this? My wounds aren't healing? Don't tell me you two are the ones he was talking about.
There. Another scar for the road.
This can't be. You lowly human filth. You're the Dorson, am not your canvas. I've been so vexed.
She really likes the word vex. Kilo dipped in it. Yeah?
Wretched girl, don't think yourself more than a blustering mongrel. Come, my minions!
What the hell are these guys?
Grieger, all of them! Shred her face into a miserable pile of flesh! That wench will know humiliation!
Europe took that personally.
We're on our last legs. Adel!
Anyway, who's ready for an island vacation? I'm sorry. But that's what's happening. Why would I call out to Gren in this particular instance? I like Gren, but given the two options, I think Karja is the one you'd be more concerned with. There's no response. He needs the most help. I mean, that's true. Gren's nowhere to be found either. In fact, no one seems to be around at all. Wait. Question, can Adol get experience here? And if so, does Karja also get experience? Because... I can't really tell from here. Wrong button. The levels are completely shared, there's no XP difference at all. Great. Perfect. I was concerned because Karja's not here, but there seem to be enemies. I have questions about this sword. That's all. I will take the bottle. This is also a revive. Equally helpful. Can't go in there yet. The shortcuts. Is that it? Just the shortcuts for... I feel like they could have done something else to make a shortcut.
Gotcha!
Let's catch our breath.
An old man is plowing a field. Do you know where my friends are?
Friends? You're the only person I've seen.
I wonder if that means Adol gets to fight Vikings? No! Adol is the Viking! Woo! I get my own boat to crash, yeah!
On this island as it is. Or perhaps I should say that those who come to visit are never quite aware of it. I see. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Adol. Welcome to Viewpoint Isle.
Cool, cool.
The site of my solitary existence for forever and a day now.
Why's that?
Well, I reckon that I've been waiting for something. What exactly, however, I have forgotten over time. Even my own name has escaped me. But be that as it may, all I can do now is remain patient. You, on the other hand, appear to have elsewhere to return. I wish you all the best.
Thanks, old man.
Hey, Adel! This is no time to be spacing out!
You okay?
Oh, you know. I went to my happy place. Adel senses that at some point his and Karja's mana had been infused with new strength. The revenge gauge. Hey player, can you block? You better learn.
Slay them at once.
Yeah. The answer is no, I cannot block. Fun fact.
What was that power just now?
Adel gets the feeling that he had just had a new encounter in a mysterious place, but he fails to recall anything about it, as if his mind is clouded by fog.
Forget it! This is our chance to break through their ranks. Move out!
Let's go! Bye.
No pity, no mercy, no forgiveness. They think this is over. Evie, to me! I don't care how many limbs you have to tear off. Seize those gutter snipes and drag them back before my feet!
Very big, very large.
Let's hide out at the old shipyard for now. We can flee town from there.
Yeah, Rosa and them are waiting on us. Holy... What's with that walking mountain?
Another Greeker?
Adel, there's a shortcut to the shipyard over this way.
I feel like you shouldn't be surprised that a town raided by Grieger has even more Grieger about. Run away without being caught by Evie.
Adel! Gren, hurry! Switch!
That's not the run button. Run away!
Let's break through! The hell's that musclehead's problem?
Either keep running or die wondering!
Now it's barrels?
Yeah!
I like how we just assume Gren is behind us. They don't want to show him also running.
This way! The bridge!
Mana string across!
Run away!
He caught up to us!
We'll have to fight our way past! Look strong!
Ah. I can guard in midair, that's helpful. This is Karja.
Shatter! Get through!
Ow. Ow. Nope, that's not the dodge button. Nice.
The hideout's down this way!
We'll slide to the bottom!
A fallen tree? Grapple over it!
Very good, very nice.
Stop!
They're already here? Then where did everyone else go?
Shh.
Hey, anything turn up? Nah, not a soul left to be found.
Am I crazy, or are those things talking?
Well, I mean, Earth talked, so...
These humanoid Grieger might be a nastier threat than we realized.
Those brats from earlier must have been the only ones hiding out then. Oh yeah? And where are they now? I brought them along with. All humans are to be presented to Lady Earth.
They were captured?
All we can do is run.
You're telling me to just leave our friends behind?
What else do you want us to do, Gren?
Screw that! I'll save them alone if I have to!
What can you possibly do?
Son of fuck!
Adding fuel to the fire will just make everyone burn. We're out of escape routes.
What are you planning to do?
Don't have the strength left to trade blows with that lunk. So instead, I'll hack off my hand and act as a decoy. That way, only one of us has to go down.
That's very noble of you, but where do you expect me to go? You're coming with us, Karja.
You proposing we get out on that ship? It's practically falling apart. But we got nothing to lose trying.
Exactly. How'd you get up there? I don't know. There's still the question of what happened to Dogi and Dr. Flare. Worrisome as it is, though, escape is the only option right now.
Alright, we're shoving off! We made it to open waters. Let's try and meet up with the Balta Sea Force for now.
That's just about our only option. This one doesn't make sense. Obviously, she knows how to steer.
How off the wall this is. The lighthouse has gone dark, so the Sea Force should realize something.
She's quite literally a Viking princess. I'm pretty sure she knows how to steer a boat.
Just our luck this had happened while Grimson's away. I'm still in rough shape.
You feeling okay?
Can't you tell? Come here. I'll teach you the basics of handling a ship. A short break will do me some good anyway. Mind taking the wheel for me?
You picked that up faster than I expected. Oh, before I forget, take this. I'm out. Always know where you're headed, and don't go straying off course. I mean, where are we headed?
They're not coming after us. We were right to escape by boat. Set our heading west-southwest. First step is to meet up with the Balta Sea Force.
Sounds good. Our neck's on fire.
How about that? You're a regular coxswain already. Guess I can leave things be a while without you running us aground. I should have some of my strength back after resting up a bit. The helm's all yours in the meantime.
Bye, Kasha. Exactly how far away are you allowed to go on this boat? Like, I actually have a hard time believing she's allowed to go all the way downstairs while Adol's up here. understand it's gonna get better as the game progresses, but I don't like that the dash is so short.
I'd place us around halfway between Karnak and Balta Island right now.
Welcome back.
Seems you're starting to get a feel for steering.
Managed to recharge a bit? You get extra dips of dashes. Dips of dashes and keeper. Yeah, I figured. And I know the air currents are helpful too.
Enough to keep
well,
me
it's only helpful if
least.
you like are going straight somewhere. There's also ways to make them recharge faster. Okay.
About those humanoid Grieger, by the way. I'd never even known they existed.
I wonder who they are.
Your guess is as good as mine. The bestial kind's been showing up here and there in Obelia Gulf for a long time now. Me and Grimson, my old man, have been wiping him out with no one else the wiser.
So it's a secret even among the Seaforce?
Some are in on it, others aren't. And I think Grimson's been making some kind of investigation into the Grieger too. But he still won't tell me a damn thing. Other than that I should look into him myself if I'm so curious. Or that carving one's path through the waters is the Norman way of life.
Did he keep quiet about Mana too?
Haven't heard so much as a scrap about it. Apparently, I started being able to use mana at around 10 years old. Ever since, I've been tasked with culling the Grieger herd without ever knowing why. I always assumed an explanation would follow once I became a full-fledged warrior. So, with that as my guiding thought, I worked as hard as I could, and, well...
The haze clouding Karja's heart courses palpably through the handcuffs. I feel like you don't need the cuffs to know that. You can, like, see it in her face. Sounds a lot like me.
In what way are we anything alike?
I knew nothing of the sea in my mountain village.
What? And now you're just playing me for a sap. How could anybody be oblivious to the whole damn... Wait, is that what ends up happening when you're born and raised in the mountains?
Sometimes you can't see the ocean, Karja.
So, there's folks out there who know nothing about the ocean. And I knew nothing of them.
The world's large. That's the reason I started adventuring.
That right.
That's why I can't
the reason you set
not
off
crash
was to
every
learn
boat.
more about the ocean? I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
What was that for?
Huh? Not sure. Something about you just raises my hackles. Why'd it take me this long to...
Boats.
Something the matter? Those ships.
They are persistent.
It's the Grieger. No two ways about it.
Those things have ships?
Not just one either. It's a whole miniature armada. They've got us in firing range.
A small armada, if you will.
We're too short on manpower to fight our way out. One extra pair of hands on deck would at least give us a chance.
Look no further then.
Hi, I woke up. Sorry for keeping so much from you.
You mean about Karja? I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, so my head's kind of a mess right now. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. I don't want to go making another bonehead mistake.
I mean, that's fair.
What can you do?
I took artillery training as part of my drills in the militia.
Cannon duty it is.
Sure thing. I'll give it my best shot.
Hit me with your best shot!
All right, Adel. Prepare for naval combat.
The naval combat in this game isn't great, but it's fine, I guess. Think.
Now! Why you?
Think.
You like this?
Reinforcements?
Shit! There's no end to them!
They're out to ram us!
Oh, there they go.
Who the heck?
It's them!
The Sea-Force.
Right then. Full speed ahead.
Send a message to all vessels. Maintain spindle formation and crowd sails. From there, proceed as planned.
Aye, sir. Balta Sea-Force, close in and prepare to board. For har! For har!
Nice.
Whoa. Talk about swashbuckling. There's not a trace of fear on any of them.
Aye. We wouldn't have the right to call ourselves Normans otherwise.
Still, they're against the undead. It's a losing battle.
Not for him.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Crimson's pretty cool.
Moment of truth. Let's get this over with.
Fight well, Jarl Grimson.
I won't be long. A pleasant evening to ya. Too bad. It's the last you'll ever get.
Like, he's cool. Not Spirit Bomb. Spirit
How'd
Slice.
one guy do all that by himself? Wait, is he who I think he is?
Grimson Balta. My old man, and the Jarl of the Balta Sea-Force.
He's doing all of that with mana?
Not just mana. He also triggered what we call a berserker state.
What now?
On top of wielding mana, he can go berserk whenever he pleases. It's a form of combat that only develops in a select few, turning their heightened emotions into raw power. The user gains monumental strength at the cost of their senses, causing them to fight till their stamina runs dry. But from what I'm told, Grimson's got the power to bend it to his will.
Excellently done, my Jarl. The enemy force is on a reciprocal course. In retreat, most likely. Shall we give chase?
Pass.
Pass.
Those whore sons are like a lizard's tail, the way they always come back. I ain't letting you put my nose to the grindstone all willy-nilly.
Be that as it may, do you suppose they were intending to turn Karnak into their stronghold?
Far from it. They were only there to mount a search. Still, to think those Grieger would cobble together a whole damn fleet of their own. Guess that means the time's finally arrived.
The time.
Hey! That ship's closing in on us!
The Norgist. flagship of the Balta Sea Force.
Marcus.
Princess, I am relieved to see you unharmed.
Same to you, Gunnar.
Not once did I expect such an ordeal to befall Karnak. You would have avoided it entirely had I not insisted you remain there. My deepest apologies.
It's fine.
We'll be sending a scouting party to the town at once.
I don't think there's anything left.
Though you must be exhausted, we would have you recount the events to us later.
Got it.
Hoy there, Karja.
Hello.
Really went through the grinder today, huh?
Oh, you know.
Grimson.
What's with the getup? You suddenly develop an eye for fashion?
Bite your tongue.
I happen to like this outfit, and also it made me stand out not as much.
I suppose that's neither here nor there. Not with everything going to hell in a handbasket. That boy over there, the mana user?
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. I've heard bits and pieces about what you've been through. Probably has your mind swimming in questions. I've only got one thing to say, though. You, lad, are gonna be helping us out. Can't have enough mana wielders in these trying times, am I right?
Crimson.
You don't have to be threatening about it, though. Like, I'll help.
Hey! Hold on a second! Those goons kidnapped the entire population of Karnak.
They what?
We didn't realize it had come to that point.
Protecting the town was part of the deal my pops made with you, wasn't it? So go save them. If you don't, who will?
I will.
Oh yeah, you're Clement's boy, ain't ya? Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands.
Chapter end. So I'm gonna let the ads play. Gonna let the ads play. No, stop. We're gonna let the ads play because they've been wanting to play that entire cutscene and I can no longer stop them. And I'm probably going to take the break. Stretch a little bit. Get more drink. So, party of chat, I'll be right back. Now we can continue the cutscene.
Hey, it's in sight. The headquarters of the Balta Sea Force. And our home, Balta Island.
Whoa.
It looks pretty well defended.
It needs to be. It's also the main port for our warships.
Man, what's gonna happen now?
Oh, we regroup. We get some sleep. Today's been a lot. And we go from there.
I don't have a clue myself. But based on what Grimson said, you might be the one holding the key to all of this, Adel.
Let me offer a little reminder. We Normans ain't defenders of justice. We're lawless brigands. We honor our contracts, but we do it our way. You there, Red.
What's up?
Where'd you say you came from?
This is the one I was thinking. Because I wasn't sure how to answer this question when I played it in the demo. Because Mountain Village of the North, sure, that's where he is from. But Asteria was our last place we went to. But I hit Asteria last time, so I'm gonna do this one now.
Heard an interesting rumor the day before yesterday up in Promalock. Seems some kid who was working in the port was able to get rid of the storm wall.
That's me.
Got rid of it? The whole thing? No way!
Okay, so if you say Asteria, the scene makes more sense. Is what I've learned.
And they say not too long after, that very same kid just decided to stroll on down our way.
Well, I was trying to get to Salsetta. I rammed it with my fishing boat.
Well, would you look at that bright red mane? Way I hear it, hair that color you only find in the northern Aeropan Mountains. Gunnar, what do you make of this?
Surely it can't be.
It is. I'm letting you know right now that was in fact me. I remember doing that. It wasn't a very long adventure, but it was difficult.
Then again, given what happened back in Karnak...
Things are starting to get real interesting. It's clear to me that you're a pluckier lad than you look, Red.
I came back after destroying the wall, got 2 girlfriends, and a deep-seated hatred for mosquitoes.
For now, I don't care whether the rumors
it was a mosquito
and not.
It was a mosquito and shut up, Crimson. I'm talking. It was a mosquito in 9, but they were more like bats in 1. Or did I just read that wrong?
And you're staying here with him, Karja.
Shouldn't we take him into custody?
He ain't going anywhere.
Bagalon, yeah. It's bad. Right! Why was it a big mosquito in Monstrum?
Kept at arm's length, huh?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Let me see
Anyway,
what's that.
we're about to enter port.
There are mosquitoes in 2, though. Yeah, but Vagalon was a mosquito in 9. That's what I'm confused about. And, like, it was the same fight, albeit much, much better.
Are those stakes coming out of the ocean?
They're barricades to keep attacking enemy ships away. There are a lot of watchfires burning tonight. We've got more lookouts stationed than usual.
Can't imagine why. The Sea Force doesn't take any chances.
More importantly, you two, get ready to dock.
Who are you? Identify yourselves!
And what's with the beat-up old boat? You prisoners of war or something?
It's me, Karja, Grimson's daughter.
Karja. Princess?
Why are you dressed like that? And why'd you sail in on this junker?
Desperate measures or something.
A lot happened in Karnak, and these two are with me. I need to report in about him ASAP.
One of them is Mayor Clement's son. I'll look after him from here.
War Chief Gunnar! Welcome back!
Hello.
Are those Grimson's orders?
Yes. Our contract states that in the event of an emergency, we are to protect the mayor's family. Gren, was it? Would you come with me?
Like I've even got a choice.
This is for your own safety. Adel, please don't worry about him.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily going to worry about him. I'm more worried about him running away, but, you know.
As for where you'll stay, Adel...
Miss Karja! Hey, Easer. Came to welcome me back?
It seems everyone's gotten word of our return.
Yes, I'm glad you're all safe. You must be Adel, is that right?
I am, and you are?
My name is Isa. I am a servant to the Bolter family. You'll be staying at the Bolter family lodge this evening, Adol. Please allow me to escort you there.
It seems I can leave the rest to you. With that, Princess, I take my leave. The Jarl will explain what comes next in due time, I'm sure.
Got it.
Now then, follow me, Gren.
Well, Adel, be seeing you.
Bye.
Shall we be on our way as well, Miss Karja?
Yeah, let's go.
New person reported in the adventure journal. It's Easer. How come everybody has a good portrait except these two? What happened? What happened?
What, Miss Karja? Oh, perhaps you feel unwell from inhaling too much smoke?
I'm fine. Always the worry ward, aren't you?
It's been one unprecedented circumstance after another recently. Adel's case included. I'm just so glad to see you all right.
Yeah.
I don't like that there are fishing spots and I cannot currently fish. Guess that wasn't important enough even for what? What happened? For what? Is Norman architecture new to you? The buildings are all characterized by their long rectangular shape and relative lack of windows. I was a bit surprised myself when I arrived. When I first arrived, even. Reading. Wait, so you aren't Norman? Indeed, I'm actually from Bretagne originally. For certain reasons, I'm currently in the Bolton family's care. It's good to finally be back. I thought this day would never end. How's everyone here holding up? We've already been informed that Karnak was attacked. Most of the residents are settling down for the night by now. But I'm told they'll all be preparing for battle starting tomorrow. Okay then. Sounds like things are about to heat up for the first time in a while. The Bolta Lodge is located at the center of the settlement at all. It's quite large, so you can't miss it. Shall we be off? There are some NPCs I care about. This is Einar's family. I like that even in Nice is not Europe, the Vikings have conquered Britain. I mean, time is a circle. What are you doing here, Folkley? I thought you went home. Dad, I was getting ready for the next time a merchant ship stops by to trade. I'm worried I won't be able to do a good job stepping in for Einar. That's so? Well, head back and rest anyway. Everyone's on high alert right now. And speaking of your good-for-nothing brother, where in hell has he gotten off to? You know, stuff happened. So, So I care about them. There's also,
Beyond those walls is the residential area. The mayor's son will be spending the night there.
The guy looked dead on his feet. But I guess I can't blame him. Our lodge is over there. About time we rest for the day ourselves.
there is another.
Let's not go
no,
this
let
way.
me in! Fine. There's another set of NPCs in this area that I'm interested in. So this is your house, Karja? Yeah, but lately Grimson and I are barely ever here during the day. Easer pretty much does all the chore work for us. Norman dwellings are designed with these central chambers, which often include a hearth. It is important for cooking meals and as a place the family can gather for warmth. The Normans are, after all, from a cold region, so heating has always been important to them. By the way, any idea when Grimson's supposed to be home? With all that's happened, I'm sure he's still caught up in war councils. You two must be tired. Please, feel free to retire before he gets back. Oh, and, Miss Karja. The Jarl said to have Adol use the, room next to yours. Well, if Grimson's okay with it, then that's fine by me. Very well. Your room will be the one on the right, Adol. You can rest in there. For now, let's just get some sleep and figure stuff out tomorrow. I'm beat. I still have some cleaning to attend to, so if you'll excuse me. Thanks for taking care of all this, Caesar. I know how busy you've been. Please, don't mention it. It's my duty, after all. To bed! Where'd Caesar go?
All right, let's turn in already. See you tomorrow.
Unsurprisingly, the day's physical and mental fatigue is hitting all at once. An intense drowsiness begins settling in. That is unfortunate for both of you, truly.
Hurry up and get over here, damn it!
I'm trying to sleep! You make me fall over!
Listen up! Nothing pisses me off more than something coming between me and a good night's sleep.
I can see that. It's not like these cuffs were my idea.
Don't
Same.
care. Just sleep over there. We have to bunk together like sardines during most sea voyages anyway. You're the type who can bed down wherever, right?
I guess I'm used to it by now. The sound of Karja's steady breathing fills the air. It seems she's already fallen asleep. Can I get that superpower, please? With that, the curtain finally closes on a very eventful day. Ultimately, the whereabouts of Dogi and Dr. Flair remain a total mystery. And the residents of Karnak, who had shown so much kindness, were taken away by the Grieger. All that can be done for the moment, however, is to sleep. Finally letting his exhaustion overtake him, Adol quickly falls into a deep slumber. Slumber.
Shut your mouth and screw off.
Wakey, wakey, X and bakey. Seems Karja needs another 5 minutes or so. Waking her now would probably be a very bad idea. Best to keep quiet for the time being. So we go into the other room, which caused the problem. Can someone tell me how long these cuffs actually are?
Boo! Morning. Sleep well?
Ah!
Hey, now, you can't have been that surprised. Unless you weren't up to no good in my wife's room, were ya?
Oh, I knew it. I picked the other option before and they never explicitly said.
She's been dead a long time anyway, so...
Oh, this is clearly the correct option. I see.
Yeah. More importantly, let's eat breakfast.
Are they cut swords out along the pet harness? You know, both.
After that, we'll conduct a thing. I want you there for it, Adol.
I don't like that they're called things. Things are what we call our community meetings. They're where we come together to make important decisions. Indeed, when and where to mount expeditions would be the obvious example. Issues such as criminal sentences or disputes between residents are also settled during a thing. And of course, the person who leads the things is... the head of the Balta Sea Force, Jarl Grimson Balta. Your son and his wife doing okay, Granny Frida? How's their new arrival holding up? Very well. Thank you for becoming the newborn's godfather. In fact, I'd say the little one's doing almost too well. His poor mother's already being run ragged. Hey now, no giving that poor daughter-in-law of yours a hard time. Be sure to help her out where you can. Don't think you can start giving me advice, Booger Nose Grimmy. Booger Nose Grimmy? That really takes me back. Booger Nose? The Jarl? Yep, our little Grimmy's come a long way. That reminds me, Horik. How goes that lover spat with your wife we discussed last week? Do you make up yet? This is the other NPC that I'm, like, stalking their story. He cheated on his wife. And they are trying to make up. And it's going not great. Nah, I apologize, but she doesn't seem like she wants to come back. Well, don't just wait around for it. You gotta go and win her back directly. Gift her parents a pig when you head over to seal the deal. I guess I got no choice. Sheesh, clearly someone left all their macho bravado on the battlefield. Right then, brothers and sisters, on to my main reason for bringing us all together. As I'm sure many of you already heard, Karnak was hit by a raid last night. And aside from the mayor's son over there, all the townsfolk were taken. Goes without saying that Karnak falls under our turf. This little raid is as good as a direct attack on us. In that case, we gotta hit it back. Show them what happens when they mess with us. Otherwise, they'll think they can just do whatever they want. Jarl Grimson, put me in the fray too. Before you youngsters get any more riled up, just who are we up against? It takes a gutsy sort to pick a fight with us. You say they nabbed the townsfolk. Does that mean there are other Normans come down from Bretagne? No, they're not Normans. Not Romans or Spaniards either. The ones who attacked Karnak were Grieger. What? Grieger? You mean... those beasts that can only be beaten with mana? I've never actually seen one. Nah, these particular Grieger ain't quite the same as the others so far. They were like humans, complete with an organized army and a fleet of warships. Launched a counter-offensive on them last night myself. Human-like Grieger. Since when do they have warships? Yeah, what's up with that? We still don't know what they're after or just how strong their forces number. But we do have confirmation on a female Grieger, one of their leaders by the looks of it. The enemy's got smarts and strategy, and they can't be killed by normal means. How do we even contend against such a thing? You faced the lot in person, right, Gunnar? The rest of us can take the fight out of them by striking at vital points, such as their heads. But the only ones who can land the killing blow are those who can use mana, like the Jarl and the Princess. Therefore, the key will be figuring out how best to utilize the Jarl and Princess's power. Took the words right out of my mouth, Philia. Matter of fact, I'd like to add to our mana-wielding ranks. Huh? Now, Grimmy, you do understand that mana is a gift from the gods, don't you? If it was the kind of thing you could just hand out to anyone, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. And that brings us right to our next topic. Adol, step forward. Ah yes, just who is that stripling supposed to be anyhow? Let me introduce him. This here's Adol Kristen. He ain't from around here, but just the other day he gained the power of mana and used it to survive the raid on Karnak. And now he and my daughter, Karja, are acting together. Huh? Far above. An outsider who can use mana? I know none of you are about to let these Grieger psych you out. But having mana users on our side is going to be the cincher here. That's why I'd like to invite Adol to join us as Karja's shield brother. That way he can help us defend this Grieger fend this Grieger menace off. Huh? Never even heard of an outsider wielding mana before. I have no objections. If this boy has been blessed by mana, that can only mean he has been chosen by Har. Are we sure about this, though? He's not even a full adult. Well, you could say the same thing about the princess, couldn't you? Or what? You planning to go kill all the Grieger in their place, tough guy? I mean, I would if I could. I'm not sure I'm following. I'm sorry, the Jarl's always like this. Him putting you forward as Karja's shield brother is a bit out of the blue, though. Now wait just a minute, Crimson. Where's this coming from? I haven't heard a word about it. What do you mean? I told you just now. Fine, let's take a second opinion. Got any better ideas on how to handle things? Huh? I mean, it's true that the more mana users we have, the better. And it's also true I'm not as good a fighter as you on my own. Hmm? How about you, Adol? What are you thinking? I think this will work out well for us. How do you figure? Sorry to say, I won't be much help when it comes to your little cuffs problem. Never seen or heard anything about mana being used like that before. Means you two will just need to find a way to deal with it yourself. By becoming shield brethren and looking into it on by becoming shield brethren and looking into it on our own, you mean? You honestly don't know anything about this? You can believe me or not. In any event, it's high time you started thinking and acting for yourself. Or do you plan on staying a little princess your whole life?
I wonder, is there more I'd like to find out too? About myself, maybe?
Fine then. There you have it, brothers and sisters. Both of them agree with the plan. My word, just when did this meeting turn into a family drama session? That being said, us Normans working shoulder to shoulder with outsiders isn't unheard of. In days gone by, any strapping young man would get pulled into an expedition, no matter his origin or creed. Wow, Granny sure knows her stuff. Well then, sounds like it's settled. Adol's now a shield brother candidate. A candidate? Oh yeah. The rules are a little different when it comes to outsiders becoming shield brethren. Right you are. A decision like that can't be made by Thing alone. Easer, give him the bangle. As you wish. Here you are, Adol. Rune bangle. I can't see it because he's wearing it. It's fine. Now that you've got that, you and Karja head over to Lecto Island. Lecto Island? I'll have someone else give you the nitty-gritty later. But basically, you'll need to prove to Karja that you've got strength and courage worthy enough for her to entrust her life to you. Ah, the right of brotherhood. I've heard it's brutal, lethal even. It's fairly rare that we have cause to do it these days, though. Sometimes rituals like this can be pretty damn pointless. In this case, though, I'd say it's necessary. Hey, Philia. Yes, sir. You'd be a good pick to oversee this. Go with and give him the rundown, would you? Understood. Alright then, brothers and sisters. With that, today's thing is adjourned. I'll be having us all reconvene once the rite's been completed. Thanks for coming. Wow.
I'm Felia of the Balta Sea Force.
Felia.
Nice to meet you, Adel.
Pleased to be working with you.
Same here. So, despite the big fancy name, the Rite of Brotherhood is actually pretty simple. First, we take a boat to Lecto Island. There, you and the princess will disembark.
I've got to go too?
Well, of course you do, princess. This whole thing is about you two becoming partners. The rite is performed in pairs by tradition. Even if that weren't the case, those cuffs of yours would drag you along anyway.
That's what I was about to say. Of course you have to go. You know you can't go far away from each other.
Ah, right.
Once ashore, head to the deepest reaches of the island. Then wear the bangle and touch the stone monument you find there. Whatever happens after that, you report to me and boom, right's over.
Easy peasy.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, all there is to it. Aside from the wild beasts and other dangers that populate Lecto Island, of course, you'll also need to get a boat and make all the preparations yourself.
I see. So this is just like when we go out on expeditions.
That's right.
You've
Any
connected.
necessities
Hello,
you've got to
how are
provide
you?
for yourself.
Welcome in.
So whether it's a boat, equipment, or supplies, you'll have to buy or borrow anything you need.
No way we could afford to buy our own boat. But we've got the Sandras, so there's no need to rent one either.
True. That said, it's pretty decrepit.
Yeah.
Could probably use some repairs, I'd say.
Honestly, I'm surprised it got us to this island.
And by the looks of it,
it's a bad boat.
You may want to get your sword and gear up to snuff, too.
You're not wrong,
my gear is
but
just
we're
fine.
not exactly rolling
It's
in money.
Classic.
That's how everyone starts out. Why not talk to people around the settlement? Those who see promise in you will be sure to help you out. Building trust is the core of this rite, not just between you two, but with the others as well.
Makes sense.
That should do it for the explanation. I'll be waiting by the docks. Once you've got everything in order, come see me.
Thanks for all the help and advice.
Of course. I'm counting on you here too, Adel. All right, see you later.
Bye.
Let's go around the settlement and see if we can find people to help us. We should start with those who are at the thing, since they already know what's going on. After them, it'd be good to check in with the blacksmith and the shipwright.
New person recorded in the adventure journal. Everyone has a better picture. Ar sure does know how to look for out for his people. Why else would he have picked such a colorful character to be a mono-wielder? Alright. Let's head out. Everyone's tied up with the barley harvest, and now we've got the threat of war on the horizon too. I thought you were pirates, not farmers. Huh? Oh. I've heard that originally we Normans kept fields just like these, back when we lived up north. Excuse me. Honestly, sometimes I think this is closer to our true selves as a people. Anyway, as much as I don't like bugging people while they work, we need to find someone who will help us. Oi there, princess! I take it you're all here to start on stockpiling provisions? I read that wrong, it's fine. Yes, with battle on the horizon, it's looking like the menfolk are gonna be busy. So the rest of us have to do everything we can on our end, too. I'm doing my best to pitch in too, princess. Oh yeah? Sounds like an awful lot of heavy lifting. Just take care not to hurt yourself. gonna help out a whole bunch. Then one day I can fight by your side in battle. That right. Well, now that you've said so, I can't just turn a blind eye. That settles it. Let me get a hand in this myself. Oh, now, what are you saying, dear? You have your own business to see to, remember? You're supposed to be the princess's new shield brother, right, mister? Good luck on the right. Adol, was it? Here's hoping you become a worthy shield brother to the princess. I wasn't too sure you'd measure up, but that look in your eyes gives me second thoughts. You and the princess might just be a match for each other. It isn't much, but go ahead and take this. Money. What's all this? Just a little collection we've gathered up. Please, put it towards your mission funds. Us Normans make a point of helping our allies out. Go on, no need to hold back. Don't worry about paying us back either. Oh. Oh no! My controller! Hold on, because I do actually have to fix that. Let me go get the cable. Even though I could have sworn it was connected. It's fine. It is fine. Anyway. Instead, when you see something in need, do a good turn for them, just like we did for you. That's the way life works around here. Couldn't have put it better myself. And besides, we need this for our ship and equipment, right? We do need money. We actually don't need money, but that's a later... it's a later issue. It's a bit on the early side, but we're gonna have to get this harvested. Well, I guess we do need money for the bow. It's fine. Hey, hand me that sickle over there. That's fine with me and all, but there really aren't enough hands for the job. Both of us need to be back on Seaforce duty tomorrow, too. Huh? Princess? And that redheaded guy. Remember me? I was one of the guards at the outpost in Karnak. How could I ever forget? I remember you. Gotta say, man, I'm impressed. Who would have thought you were a mana wielder? Mana, even. Hey, what's the holdup? Something got set before you cut a single bushel. Hmm? Oh, you were at the thing earlier. I think you're able to use mana. That's really something else. Nice fields you got here. Thanks. Long ago, we Normans spent peaceful days plowing soil and rearing sheep in our northern homeland. But we were driven now after an unnatural stretch of unrelenting cold. The dire winter made the area unlivable. Wherever we went, we were persecuted by the locals, so we eventually took up pillaging in order to stay alive. After that, the Normans split up into a bunch of smaller groups. Yeah, the leader of one conquered part of Bretagne and crowned himself king. And I hear that another founded the northeastern country of Denmark. Denmark, huh? Falcom, you're so creative! So good at naming places. But as for us, well, we like this way of life. Oh yeah, it's not much, but here. Money. The farmers all pulled this together. They want you to use it as funding. No need to feel bad about taking it. Think of it as our investment in Balta Island safety. We're counting on you, Princess. Thanks, guys. This won't go to waste. You guys are incredible. Thanks? Anyway, give it your all on the right there, okay? I added a whole word. Yeah, we're rooting for you. Add wait. That one's probably gonna be a word game. Although there are specific NPCs I'm actively looking for. I don't know where he is at this part. Hey, Holger. Oh, Princess, good to see you. And you're Adolf, yeah? Who are you? I'm the blacksmith, Holger. I caught what happened at the thing. Congrats on finally getting yourself a shield, brother, Princess. And an outsider who can use mana, no less. Didn't see that coming. Well, it's not decided just yet. We still haven't finished the rite. Aye, true enough. Have to see how that goes first. So, you're here to check out some gear? Oh, right. You can't afford anything top shelf, but a look at what you'd have would be nice. You'll be going up against those human-like Grieger, yeah? Battle here can really use mana, then you've got my support. I'll even throw in a little discount, so go ahead and take your time browsing my stock. Let's buy things.
Hey, good to see ya.
Okay, so we do actually have to use money for this. That's fine. This goes to Adolf.
Real quality stuff, huh?
This goes to
May it serve
Karja.
you well.
This goes to Karja.
May it serve you well.
This goes to Adolf.
May it serve you well. Anything else you want to look at?
Easy.
I'll be rooting for you two.
It's supposed to be an ad playing soon, but I haven't heard it yet.
You won't be able to see Karnak from here. Hard not to wonder what happened to all of them.
Is that where he is? I'm starting to think Adol doesn't know what he's in for in a few ways. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, they're both here. But we'll word game first. Unless Word Games doesn't wanna... I hit the button. But Word Games, where are they? There they are. Weird. Okay. It's... Oh, I see another one. Use. Oh, the logo's still up. It's fine. I don't see the full word. So there's that. Isn't this a word? It is. That's about all I could get done. Not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. Really loud. It's all good. And then I could turn it off. Yeah, so word game button's not working, and I'm not entirely sure why. I'll have to figure that out. But that is very much a not right now problem. I have no choice but to accept your apology since you brought a whole pig to sweeten the pot. Thank the gods. So that means you'll come back home, right? I'm lost without you. Yes, I will, but don't think I've forgotten about your little infidelity. The nerve of you having a grand old time fishing together with Ornella in that cozy little skiff. Pull another stunt like that again and I'm asking for a divorce at the next thing. I'm really sorry about that, you believe me. It's just, Ornella's not from around here. We ought to show her a little extra kindness. Oh, there's no denying that. But can you honestly say you weren't even the slightest bit smitten by her? Can you swear to it by heart? Sorry, I was at least a little bit smitten. I knew it. At least you're honest, for better or for worse. Yeah, well. A fishing trip counts. I mean, that depends on what they did on the fishing trip. That depends entirely on what they did on the fishing trip. Taka. I figured that was you, Hugo. Who's Hugo? Could you maybe do something, actually? It's better. Nothing doing. Ravens are the loyal emissaries of the Allfather Har. It's through their eyes that Har watches over the events of this world. Oh, would you look at that? Hugo's made a perch of your shoulder. He's usually a real troublemaker. Just about everyone's been pestered by him at one point or another. He's definitely still making trouble. Oh, come on, he stopped pecking you, didn't he? Besides, this is a good omen, no doubt. They say that if you take a raven along on a sea voyage, it'll point you to dry land. Bird. Trying to see if I can find the girl he cheated with. That's her right here, actually. Yeah, Ornella. Oh, are you the mono-wielder that I've been hearing about? Actually, I'm not from around here either. The Balta Sea Force rescued me right as I was about to be sold off to pirates. But since I had no place to go, they let me stay here and work on the island. Normans may look and sound and act scary, but some among them are kind, like Horik and Folky. Or Folky. So there's no need to be afraid. She was just on the fishing trip. She was just on the fishing boat. Hi, Philia, right? I'm more used to long ships, but I guess this'll have to do. Renting a ship would cost a lot of money we don't have. It's not like there'll be a Balta ship free for us to borrow right now either. That you, princess? Olvar? So you're the famous mana-slinging shield brother candidate, huh? Mighty odd to say that about someone who ain't even a follower of Har. That said, it's plain to me that you've got an aura of luck about you. Who are you? I'm the shipwright around here, named Ulvar. So, Ulvar, what's your take on this boat? Just finished giving her a once-over. As it stands, she'll be drinking brine before you're even halfway to Lecto Island. Blub blub and all that. So this thing really is just a wreck? Not entirely. A bit of sweat, spit, and tar, and she'll be fit to sail. That said, getting her truly seaworthy again will take more than a bit of time and money both. We don't have much of either right now. In that case, I've got an idea. I can patch her up just enough in one day for a round trip to Lecto and back. You want to keep using the gal after that, I can spruce her up real gradual like for you. For real? That said, even the princess needs to pay her dues. That's part of the right too, or so Grimson says. Yeah, I get you. Right then, Otto. Between the supplies and my labor, it's gonna come out to 1,000 G. If you're short on funds, go and find someone willing to spot you. I am not, in fact, short on funds. Gotta be able to gain people's confidence, else you won't have a chance in hell as shield brethren. I do, in fact, have the money. Oh, judging by the looks of those faces, you managed to scrounge up the money. We did. Now you've got to fix up the ship as promised. That's what I'm here for. So, want me to get straight to work, patching her up, or what? Straight away, please. Now you're talking. This much coin will be just enough for me to get her the bare minimum of seaworthy. And as a bonus, I went ahead and grabbed some leftover scrap material from the shipyard. Your options will be limited, but let me know what parts in particular you'd like me to shore up. Huh? Is that really okay? Call it a congratulatory gift to an old friend's daughter, if you like. I wager Grimson won't have any complaints about it. Ovar, thanks. Now then, what direction did you want to take this little overhaul? I'd personally recommend upgrading speed, but you're free to tackle it however you want from now on. So I don't like that you told me what to do, but I do agree that speed is my best option here. So I guess there's that. But I'm doing it because I want to and not because you told me to. Very important. Okay, that should do it. The old girl's looking to bite better now, but at the end of the day, she's still a mess. Shouldn't be any problems making it to Lecto Island and back, but be mindful to avoid any danger zones at sea. Thank you very much. Don't mention it, only doing what I do best. By the way, Karja. What now? Nothing really, just don't muss this up, you hear? As if I ever would. Anyhow, that takes care of our ship and equipment. All that's left to do now is check in with Philia and head out. Philia's over here. Oh, looks like you're done. You're all prepped and ready. I see you picked up a friend along the way too. So, what's next? Ready to get this rite going? Begin the rite. Okay then, let's head over to your boat. It's time to start the Rite of Brotherhood. These two will be helping us out aboard the Sandras. Keep in mind though, as part of the rite, only you two are allowed to navigate the ship. And once we get to Lecto Island, you're the only ones who will be disembarking. What'll you be doing, Philia? I'll stay back and guard the ship while you're on the island. My role in the rite is just to watch over you. I won't be able to help in the slightest. That makes sense. I'm glad you get it. Ah, one more note. This is something the Jarl wanted me to stress. Grimson, what is it? No matter what happens, the rite must continue. If you stop the rite for any reason whatsoever, you fail. His words. He's really loading on the pressure, but fine, I get it. Great. In that case, shall we all finally head out? Let's go.
We're off at last. And with that, good luck with the rest.
You're being awful casual about this. Do you even want to be here?
Of course. This is your time to shine, Princess. And I intend to see you through it as best I can.
Well, we don't plan on slacking off either. Let's get this done, Adol.
Wait. Shiny.
This is a nice find.
What is it, Hugel? You seem restless. Maybe we should check around, just in case.
Hugel.
Might be a use for it.
Now this is what I call fast!
No, it's not. Bryce Papenbrook. I don't consider that to be fast. Off the bow. What is it? Those are Grieger ships, no doubt about it. No way, this close to Balta Island? Enemy ships changing course. Looks like they've spotted us. We'll have to fight it out, but we can't turn back. Good decision. No matter what, the right must continue. This is an emergency and you're short a full crew, so we'll help man the cannons. Adol, Princess, prove that you can get us through this in one piece.
Now! How'd you like this?
Sink. Right.
Fire!
Sink.
Enjoy!
Deal. Great. Sink. All enemy ships confirmed destroyed. Nice work, you two. Thanks for the reactions, I appreciate. Still, I can't believe the Grieger have already sailed into these waters. Gotta wonder if Grimson saw this coming. I guess I can't push it past him past him entirely. Either way, the situation might be a little more serious than I expected. But the right needs to continue no matter what, yeah? That's right. Let's continue on to Lecto Island. The helm is yours, Adol. Time we were on our way. Action menu.
Wonder what it'll be like to have a shield brother.
Breeze.
Hard for me to imagine, really.
You have been going solo during expeditions for a while now, Princess. Still, having someone there to watch your back is a good thing. Even when it's only in spirit.
Sounds pretty convincing coming from you, Ophelia. Well, I'll see if I hate it or not after the rite. As well as whether you're up to the role, Adol.
Yeah.
Now this is what I call fast!
Adol, no. We're not fast enough. Lecto Island. It's been a while. Adol, halt course. It can't be Grieger again, can it? It can be, and it is. You know how I know this game is peak? Why? How? There's a Grieger ship anchored inside the island's bay. Okay, you two. We've reached Lecto Island. The situation's far from normal, but I still can't give you help, any kind of direction or help. I just watched a cutscene where someone said, humanity is the true terror. I mean... yeah. The two of you need to plan out what you want to do and then act on that decision. So that's how it is. Let's avoid the ship and disembark, because if I choose this one, because I did during the demo, Karj would be like, no, we can't. Ugh. Good call. It's just the one ship, but some of his crew is likely already ashore. Even if we did sink their ship, if they called for backup, we could end up surrounded. Okay, we'll take your suggestion and find a landing place outside the enemy's line of sight. Adol's got a decent head on his shoulders. See, I was impressive this time. Let me dash.
Now this is what I call fast!
Like, you're fast for maybe 2 seconds. But I guess it's hard to get a boat to dash. So I suppose I understand. Oh, there's
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little...
A new island! Maybe we can go ashore.
Sir?
What's up, Princess? You're looking a little sulky.
Interrupted.
Something on your mind for once?
You say that like I've got air between my ears. None of this sits right with me is all. Feels like every last part of it's playing right into Grimson's master plan. Take this right. He just set it up without a word in advance, and off we went.
Oh, Princess. You're just at that rebellious age. Come to think of it, my little sis went through something similar. The memories.
Shut your trap! One more word of this, and I'll be seeing red.
I'm actually reminded. I was gonna go in and change Cargi's outfit because I prefer this outfit over over the one Mirabelle gave her.
Fire!
Oops.
Now this is what I call fast!
Ouch! Be careful, huh?
No, I'm going to crash into every island I see because that is the east way.
Let's disembark.
This should be the exact opposite side of the island from where the enemy ship was anchored.
Using a rowboat to go ashore, huh? Good choice. This way it'll be harder for the enemy to find you. Perfect for a bit of recon.
There's also the reefs to worry about. The Sandras may not be able to safely make it all the way to the coast here.
Before you leave, let me go over the right just one last time.
Just in case.
In the innermost reaches of Lecto Island lies a sizable cave. Seek out the stone monument deep within, then touch it while wearing the rune bangle. Once that's done, come back here and report whatever went down to me.
I wonder what will happen.
I know what you mean. You'll just have to find out on your own, though. Oh, mighty Har! Lord of Walhalla!
Walhalla.
He who gathers the souls of the valorous to his side! Karja Balta and Adel Kristen stand before you today. Under your watchful eye, these two hereby undergo the rite of Shield Brotherhood.
Good luck, you two.
Now get out there and do us proud.
Lecto Island.
All set. Doesn't seem like there are any Grieger on this side of the coast.
We should be on our guard anyway.
Agreed. We still don't know how many of them landed here. We do know the place is lousy with monsters, though. Let's tread carefully.
Fair enough. Come to think of it, Easer gave me some stuff before I left. Take this, Saddle. Heal formula. Now I can make my own potions. Got a bottle. Got lunch and the recipe for lunch. You should be able to make some recovery medicine and box lunches over there if you've got the materials and ingredients. So come back if you need to resupply. Okay, first of all, I can see right there more.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay, take a potion.
What should I do about time to head out? It
Have
should
the
be
bow.
a good spot to rest.
This is a good spot to fish, but here we are.
Gotcha!
Okay. Pistols.
Here goes! A chest! Can't wait to see what's this?
Okay. Oh gosh, hi. I was late.
Gotcha!
I would like to switch to Karja, thank you.
How's that?
Ow.
How's that? Switch!
Okay. this open. We do have a treasure chest that I would like to grab. Basic ingredients for my box lunch. Treasure chest over there. What do we got in here? Stimulants. Or heavy. Okay. Which means things here might cause heavy. So I guess it's something to keep an eye out for.
Gotcha!
Around the tree. Can't go up this way. Oh, I can't go this way.
Here goes!
Treasure here.
How's that?
Let's get this rolling.
I bet I missed. That was gonna be really sad. Okay. Have that. Anything over here? No. Treasure. Oh wait. Leaves. Treasure. Aryan Charm.
A rare find. Switch.
And for doing evasion stuff, I'm gonna give this to Adol.
Cave entrance. Cavern of the Rites, huh? No doubt about it. This is the place.
This is the place. Oh.
Something's coming.
Oh, hey, it's Evie. We just saw you yesterday.
Is that?
What's he doing here?
How would I know? I called him Evie, I think. What's wrong with him? He's acting strange.
We should be careful.
Huh, I know that.
Oh, here he goes. Bye, Evie.
What was that about? He just dashed into the cavern.
Either way, we need to follow.
No matter what, the trial continues. Even so, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Adol. A woman's voice emanates from the Leela shell. It's me, Leela. The shell's talking? I guess you weren't lying, Adol. So, may not be much. Yep, with additional mana. Huh? What are these? Mana seeds. Gems that guide the way, unlocking your skill tree. Pray with me, slowly, calmly. Calm your mind as if adrift at the bottom of the sea. The release menu has been unlocked. Now. This is the skill tree. Except you get to put what's in there. I see no reason. No, I have to put a seed there. Fine. You could have extra luck. Can I grab this now? Thank you. Oh, look, the sky orb misses. Yeah! Kinda! Unlock this. And give her the shield one. Axe. Yeah. Do that for now because we only had those three. Release slides. Never knew this sort of thing was possible. I'm always looking for ways to bring that back without making players mad at needing to try a little bit with their skill tree. But look, it was fine in Sky. I liked it in Sky. Just who are you anyway, Leela? The shell has fallen silent. It appears the communication link has been severed. Shells can't talk, Karja, silly. Figures. Guess a little more info's too much to ask for.
Let's catch our breath.
This stone has a different marking than... That's gate. Let's learn how to dodge. It automatically be evaded by dashing. See, that part's easy.
Damn it!
Pew, 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 pew.
Trap serious business. I was made to kill, no question.
Armor seal.
A rare find.
Wrong one. That's Karja. That foothold's a bit too high for us to get over. But now, Adol. What if ice? The mana within begins to glow. Now use mana action Mana Burst. Adol is fire and Karja is ice. Yep. I hit square instead of any sort of dodge. The intent was to dodge.
Thorn walls, huh? A little fire should save us the trouble. They're all yours, Adol. Touch this! I'm just getting started.
Switch!
So again, I hit square instead of the dodge. Anything cool here? Okay.
Nice try!
How's that? Too easy! How's that? How's that? Gotcha!
What was that just now? They come from this tombstone? Refining mana seeds. Now we can make our own. So that's how you make those mana seeds Leela told us about, huh? Pretty surprising stuff. No reason not to make use of it, though. The more you have of one color, the stronger that color becomes, but it's separated for each, like, section. Another chalice for funsies. One of these. For funsies. Yeah, so I was gonna give one to... Gonna give one to Karja. Oh, she doesn't have. I was gonna give the sword one to Karja. But that's fine, now we can have it. I'll get more. He went this way, no doubt about it! After him, after him! What? Someone's coming up behind us. Huh? Those two are. The mana users who fought Lady Yurth? Why are they here? Grieger. So there were others who came ashore after all. Everyone keep your distance. Their attacks can actually kill us. Those footsteps. Don't tell me. It's Edie. Skeeter, we've been flanked! Time to make a break for it. No, there's nowhere else to run. We'll need to break through one side or the other. Bye, Evie. Huh? Come back! What are you adults waiting for? Chase Evie down! But what about the mana users? This was supposed to be a last resort, but we're out of options. Salamander. An undead mud puppy. Hey! What is going on right now? Hell if I know, but it can wait until after we squash this thing. Oh no, I hit the button, I swear. Bubbles. I remember.
Rage! Mana fire!
Blood is boiling!
Think again!
There we go. Bubbles. That's it. I almost didn't make that. But I did, so it's okay. I was hit in the button, I promise. Bubbles. Okay. Ow. Ow. I did it. was with those Grieger earlier. Guess we weren't the priority. I see we're in an ad. We're about to be in an ad break. It's fine. Yeah, they went after Evie without even glancing at us. Was he trying to escape from them? Well, why? Well, no point in dwelling on it. We need to press on ourselves. Let's go, Adel. Okay, perfect. Because we're in an ad break. Ow!
Gotcha! Gotcha!
Or at least that break was supposed to start. I noticed it hasn't yet. Cards go. Where are you? Where is she? There she is.
There's water underfoot. Looks like it's my turn.
Switch!
That's not what I meant to do.
Kick again!
Also not where I meant to go, but... That's not the right button.
I gotta give it my all too.
Okay. Obviously, I want that box.
A rare find!
Do I have to activate that, or no? Great. I just... no breath now. That's excellent.
Something's there.
If I had actually jumped...
Switch! Freeze! Mana of ice!
Okay.
Freeze solid!
Okay.
Switch!
Adel. Bam.
How's that?
In here, warrior bandana for skill
Looks
damage.
valuable.
Okay. That's Karja. Come over here, switch. Wait, there's stuff over here. There actually isn't much over here, but again, I'll take any maps. No!
Good God. This room's a real grab bag. Well, you're up, Adel.
You okay, Karja?
A chest! Can't wait to see what's inside. How's that? How's that?
Axial.
Looks valuable.
Well, that's good for Karja, but like, he doesn't have spots right now.
Switch!
Fall down this hole.
Here I go!
Bye. Okay. More treasure. Relief. Probably to help with big cushions.
Pathetic!
Surround him! Surround him! About time we cornered you. Why'd you even run off in the first place, you dumb brute? As if we didn't work enough. This calls for a little corporal punishment. Hey, don't get sloppy now. He's one of Lady Earth's favorites, and fiendishly strong besides. I wonder why he deserted. That's their squabble to sort out. We've got no reason to butt in. Let's slip by and explore the other side of the cave. Time to slip by and go to this obvious room of obvious boss shenanigans. A thing that we're going to do next time, because it is now 6, so it's time for me to stop. I have things to do. So, this was fun. I love this game already. I'm so excited to keep playing it forever. I hope you had as much fun with me as I had with you. I'm gonna have a wonderful rest of my day. Wait! Who are we rating? Who are we rating? That part's important. That is an important part of... Okay, John is streaming. So let's go rate John. John's playing Silent Hill. OBS is not like Twitch being on. OBS is not like Twitch being on. This is, of course, it for on the YouTube side. But for my Twitch friends, we're gonna go raid Kawaii Guy, show them love. I hope you had as much fun with me as I had with you. I'm gonna have a wonderful rest of my day, and I hope you do too. We'll meet back again next time for more Tales. We're not doing Tales or Trail. This is East. It's East. East 10. It's like, wait, that's the wrong word. For more East Nordics. Until then, have a good one. Bye.